that's all I have to say about that.
And that's all right. Now that we've concluded our talk about race.
Yeah, no problem. We can start now, finally. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just finishing up my talk about race. Sorry, sorry we were like an hour and a half late.
We really got into the conversation. There's a waiting list for FBI statistics. Did you know that?
Yeah, you know, shit happens.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it might help to have video. Can they hear the music?
Oh yeah, they can definitely hear the music.
At least we won't. It won't need background music.
Okay. Although
We got the Doom soundtrack playing.
Yeah, Garth, what's his face is
yeah, I'm down.
just
All right,
hanging
cool.
out.
How are you guys
God,
doing?
wow, they're really going.
How are you doing today?
We might as well just have this just be a little intro album to whoever the fuck's playing next door to us right now. God.
Not in the mood for headbanging.
That's why he's drinking his root beer.
Yeah, I should have known if you fucking.
Dude,
wouldn't
actually,
have that.
yeah, what a coinky dink too. Couple of people.
Couple of boys.
One of the guys on stream was Canadian, was talking about how they got like A&W root beer over there. That's like the only soda they got over there that has cane sugar in it.
God damn, nice. We live close enough to the border. We can get those Mexican Cokes that have Mexican Coca-Cola that has real sugar.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and yeah, ironically enough, then when you were talking about that, I was trying. The whole topic was about Mexican knockoff sodas, like knockoff Fantas, that were yeah.
But if they're better, are they really knockoffs? Fucking Haritos.
Yeah, that shit. Where it's like 90 grams of sugar in a little 8-ounce can.
Yeah, they're really good. I like those.
Give you a fucking heart attack.
Welcome, chat. I hope you guys are doing well.
Speaking of heart attacks.
Foop, what's up, dudes?
Oh, hey, Cam Good. Happy birthday today, by the way. What's going on?
Oh, yeah,
dude?
happy birthday.
Cam Good, happy birthday stream. What's up?
We're doing this stream for you.
That's right. That's right. It's all for you, dude. There you go. Okay, well.
All right, we're doing Starfinder today. Sorry for the late arrival.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Absolutely.
we were going to we were thinking about essentially Evan was also planning on coming over. I think he's just waiting on the game. I think.
we are too. Don't worry.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we were waiting on Evan to get here. Ended up being a little bit later than expected.
Yep.
So we're just gonna go and run some Starfinder.
Absolutely.
Can you hear us all right over the music?
Oh, that works.
The
Perfect.
music just stopped. Okay.
Yeah, all we had to do was just complain about it. It's like the usual white guy routine.
Cast your minds back. Varun, you tell me what happened last week.
Cast.
In the last
Cast.
episode of Starfinder, we
thank you.
we were brought into an enemy camp where we killed the leader and Firecracker, turned in the bounty. Then we made it to to a big marketplace called the Hive or something.
The Hive Market.
Hive Market, right?
Big Bang Bazinga Bing Bong bounty.
Following a bounty. While there, our rat-like friend had some problems with paying for drinks.
I'm sorry, Varun. I'm not feeling the pacing right now because the music's telling me one thing and the story's telling me another. I'm just not feeling it, man. Just not feeling it.
And then I tricked my prey into thinking I was a lawyer to bait him outside of the Hive Market.
Yeah, and I was the secretary that was attached to the suitcase.
He didn't buy it, of course. But,
No, we didn't. Boy, with all the background stuff. Drums are loud, but don't hear the rest really. Probably turn up that gain, maybe. Oh wait, that's not gonna make it any better.
It's not gonna make a difference.
Okay, well, we'll just be a little louder then.
Alrighty. Well, now we're
Maybe.
stuck in the desert. With
now we are stuck in the desert.
now we're stuck in the desert with the bounty and his 10-foot orc bodyguard.
Ogre bodyguard.
Ogre, excuse me.
And I remember the last thing he did was point his pistol to you with electricity sparking off of it.
Yeah, it's a
Saying,
water
"Alright,
gun."
You ain't no fucking lawyers, so what do you want?
That's right. That's right.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna turn towards his bodyguard. How much are you being paid?
The ogre kind of looks at you. He has his hand on his war club and he pulls it out. Give me a diplomacy check.
All right.
Am I still being dragged along by my
assume
handle?
You're still being dragged along by the handle.
10.
Yeah.
10.
So he like turns around and my ragdoll ass body just like flays a little bit in the wind as he's like, "How much are you being paid?"
None of your business.
I'll pay you double.
The ogre kind of looks at you, kind of looks at his boss, and Stormcatcher, which is the name of your bounty, goes, Don't listen to him, all right? You work for me, okay?
I look up at him and I go, "It's really not that big of a deal. It's really."
Oh yeah? What do you mean?
As in, the money is not that big of a. The money is not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Money. You know, money that you need to buy stuff, credits. Big money.
What are you doing? He's
Wow.
standing
I
there staring
have
at
no
this.
idea what's happening right. I'm not sure if he's trying to wink to me. If he is, but neither me nor my
No,
character.
I'd be winging at you. I'm
The
winging
ogre
at him.
goes, yeah, that's what credits are.
Exactly. Yes, and we're offering you more. Okay. I need
You
to
have a
watch your
plus
phone.
2 because he doesn't know what's going on. Oh, I got you, bro.
I thought you were just saying that I just had a plus 2. Okay,
You
yeah.
do
let
have
me
a
see.
plus 2 to that roll because he's not so sure what's going on.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, so it's just a plus 2. Fuck, that's crooked. Hold on.
God, get better dice.
There we go.
8.
What is that? An 8? Okay, 10.
It's
Just straight 50-50 fucking coin flip.
Triple.
the fucking
Triple,
ogre. The
triple.
ogre looks at you and goes, kind of looks over to his boss. What's double 1,500 credits?
That would be. I just like pretend
the
to.
Stormcatcher goes, no, don't listen to him.
I
Stop
mean,
it.
3,000 credits. Think how much you can do with 3,000 credits.
I pull out a little fucking like a little like namer thing. I have like a little printing tag that I use to like put names on shit. I pull it out and I pretend to make it look like a computer where I'm running some numbers, and then I like pull out the little slip that just says just tell him idiot. And I pull it out and I give it to you. I hand it up to you.
Enough of all this. Alright? You're not paying my fucking bodyguard. Alright? They ain't gonna pay you nothing. Alright? They tricking you.
It's a lot of money.
I'll
We're
pay
paying you.
3,000 is a lot of money. You can do so much with 3,000.
I ran the numbers. I ran the numbers. The numbers.
What do they mean, Mason?
Mason, I'm having a
Who the
stroke.
fuck? What the fuck's Mason? What the fuck's going on here?
You know, you look like a Mason. You big handsome lug. You beautiful Mason. What's your name?
Takes his pistol to the air and fires off a shot. As the fucking bolt of electricity shoots straight up in the air and deafens the scene around you. Why the fuck are you here? What the fuck do you want? You haven't answered my fucking question. You're trying to pay off my fucking bodyguard. Y'all ain't no fucking lawyers, alright? We're bodyguard employers. I like the style. Go with that. That's my idea. Sorry. We're bodyguard employers. You see the ogre has this massive war club in one hand, and he's trying to count on his other hand.
You might want more than one hand for that one.
Okay. And he puts the club down, and he starts counting with both his hands.
I know it's like me looking up at you, so I'm like,
Think about how much stuff you could buy with 3,000 credits. I bet you can't even comprehend how big that is.
You could buy 10 of those. And I fucking eyeball the club. You could buy 10 of those.
He looks at the club. 10?
10.
10?
At least.
Probably like 100 even.
Yeah, probably 100, maybe 10, probably even 50.
Give me... I want a bluff check from both of you.
Okay.
50 clubs, bro.
25.
Can I teach this ogre new bad words?
Tara, list all the naughty words and all the racial slurs you know in chat, please. And I'll make
Yes,
sure
please.
the ogre uses a healthy selection of those. What you got?
I crit.
You crit?
I crit.
Well, crit and 25 beats my 19. My 19 minus 2. He
Classic ogre, bro.
Classic
Can't
ogre.
keep him from rolling that, man.
goes, okay. And he turns now to Stormcatcher, who at this point is backing up.
Well, we're here to kill you, is the thing.
Look, all right, let's talk about this real quick. As he's backing up,
I'm like typing in my computer
Give me-
again. I'm like doing. It's like, oh, according to my calculations. No.
give me a sense motive check, both of you, or either of you.
Oh, I actually have a plus in that. I was surprised.
That is an 18.
18.
4. Wait.
4.
4.
4. You were walking the inner cycle with you. You recall that at the time.
It's like rolling it by him.
He's slowly making his way to that inner cycle.
Uh,
And as he says, we can talk about this, he dives to that inner cycle. What are you doing? I'll give you a reaction.
Well, it's a
Sense
good
motive.
thing I put a self-destruct system on that ender cycle. Without his knowledge, because I knew he would have hated that. He would have not gone for that like at all. But I was like, you know what? I feel like I should.
what's the distance between him and me?
At this point, he's about 10 feet away from you, but
I'm
he's
not falling
diving
for this
onto
trick
the inner
again.
cycle that's right next to you. So he's diving in your direction.
Oh.
Yeah,
Embrace him.
Can I just knock him out of the air?
absolutely.
Fucking karate chop him
Roll
with your
to
other
hit.
hand.
Roll to hit. Melee attack.
Alright, just a standard melee?
Just toss me out.
That's gonna be a 15.
Hammer fist him with me.
You hit. Roll damage.
I don't know how to do an arm strike.
No, just hammer fist him with me.
Just do 1 plus strength. How about that?
Oh, okay. Then that would be 6 damage.
6 damage, absolutely. You hit him, and I'm assuming that you're trying to knock him off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll me a athletics. Try to whack him and try and throw him off.
18.
18.
If he
Beats
lands,
7. So he dives on and he grabs his hand on the gas and it shoots for a moment, and you use that moment to push his legs and he flies off completely. He is now on the ground prone as the inner cycle has darted off about 30 feet, fallen over.
And that makes things, that's better for us.
attempted burglary.
The ogre turns to you. Should I hit him?
Yes, you should.
Okay. And he grabs the war club and slams it into his prone body. Roll a hit real quick. That hits. Perfect. And he cracks this into his back, and you see the spikes on his club are digging into his spine. And he goes, "Ah!" What are you two doing at this point?
What was that noise he made? I look up
Tara's
at you.
not falling for that trick again.
Again.
I look up at Mez and I go, just toss me.
At him?
Either that or just put me down. I mean, for fuck's sake, man, I can't really do anything up here.
I forgot you're on my shoulder. I will, I guess, use a move action to set him down.
Sure, yeah, that counts as a move action.
And what's the distance now?
Oh gosh, he's 5 feet away.
Perfect. That's just enough that I can use Stellar Rush, which allows me to draw my sword as part of it.
How many points do you need in your
Uh,
attunement to use Stellar Rush?
none.
Oh, well,
I don't need to be attuned.
Okay, what are you doing at this point?
Well, he's drawing his weapon, so I figure If we're
If
going.
everyone's drawing what their weapons.
So I figure if everybody's moving their shit,
initiative for you
well,
guys.
I was gonna roll over to his other side, and then I point the gun at him. You know, we're essentially overarching this man, going, get out of moves, boss.
All right, roll initiative, both of you.
I know mine's plus.
3.
3,
I believe I have crit missed.
1.
Yes.
I don't think the crits actually count for initiative. What's your total?
2.
2. Still a lot worse than everything else. You said 3?
Yeah.
All right. Stormcatcher is actually going first.
Okay.
He quickly gets up, grabs his pistol off the ground, points it at you, who just lost him. Points his gun straight
that's
at
the
you,
suitcase.
pulls the trigger.
All right.
What's the EAC on you? Is it-
15.
So 20.
Or sorry, 13. 13.
So 22 hits.
Yes,
Okay,
22
awesome.
hits.
Glad to know. You take, that is 8 points of electricity damage.
Ready.
As lightning shoots out of his gun and crackles all over you. At this point, that goes to the ogre, who takes his club.
Wait,
pulls-
so you go. You just went, right? Was it just, or was it him?
He just went. We're now starting
Okay.
combat, so
Yeah.
he
It-
just went. You
It
don't
sounded
go.
like you went, and then the ogre went, and then I was gonna go. So I was like, wait, did he roll a 3? He got a 2, and I got a 1.
No. They both rolled 7s plus some other numbers.
Okay, yeah.
The ogre at this point has his club in his hand and looks to you. Do I hit him again?
Yeah.
Okay. Swings. And that is a 1 as he swings wide and Stormcatcher ducks under his club. Do I hit him again?
Yes.
Alright, is your turn?
All right. So 10 feet away.
10 feet away.
Just keep
yeah.
clubbing him until he stops breathing.
Yeah.
And Stormcatcher's actually going to, I forgot this, he's actually going to run 30 feet over to the inner cycle, which is still laying on the ground
Okay.
and running.
This is even more.
Fog?
to Stellar Rush.
Okay, absolutely.
So that allows me to travel.
Lord.
Yeah.
And you get an attack for that too?
Yep.
Okay.
With no penalties.
No penalty, roll to hit. Are you sure you don't have to tune for that? That's crazy.
Yep. There is a bonus if you attune.
Okay.
You can substitute the attack for a bull rush and add 2d6 damage to it.
I see.
But unattuned, I can just do the standard charge.
Now I wish I actually did put a self-destruct system.
Yeah, and I am pulling out my solar sword as
I
this happens.
assume, yeah.
That is going to be a 24.
Oh,
24.
I think that's the 4th
our
member of the
guest?
crew.
Beautiful.
Housekeeping. Housekeep.
24 hits.
Yep.
Roll damage. Assuming that's a case, you would
That is going to be 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage, and you did 6 earlier? You did 6 earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
16 damage.
My name's
Perfect.
Lauren. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, the boy. All right. Since we have the 3rd here, I'm gonna hit you guys with the BRB so we can get everything here set up.
Pass 30 credits. Yes, this is 300.
So I'm like man, but I also have 10-year-old maybe.
I'd say a 6 intelligence would be like
Yeah.
the intelligence of like a 3-year-old.
No, not 3-year-old.
Well, because 4 intelligence
7.
means 4 intelligence is a base understanding of the human of language itself as a
You have a
concept.
-2 to int. That's gonna be a 7 or 6. That's gonna be a 7 or 8 actually. For intelligence.
Well, no, because
9 and 8 is a -1.
Yeah.
7 and 6 is a -2. So you have a 7 or
Yeah.
6 intelligence.
There we go.
Yeah, the intelligence about a 7-year-old, I'd say. But you're also like 800 pounds and 10 foot tall. You have a 10-foot reach, by the way.
Jesus.
Got him. Here's your dice. Feel free to take
Oh,
whatever.
and I am going to attune now.
You're to which one?
Photon. as
Photon.
usual.
Perfect.
Okay, we're back.
You didn't unmute us, did you?
We have yes, we are unmuted.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cock.
There, right
Oh.
there.
Yep,
Cock.
we're unmuted.
Whoa, Jack, clip that, man. Clip
Evan
that. He said pee pee.
We have Evan here.
Is that hairy man?
Who's that hairy man? He is our new ogre.
Yeah, he will be playing as the ogre here. We've been talking to him about how he's gonna play the ogre. So yeah, we essentially just hired a third guy.
I'm assuming that was a full action to Stellar Rush.
It's a standard action, but I'm not doing anything with my move action.
Fair enough. You are next to him. Whew. Heart attack.
Oh my God, you got Daniel with a jump scare on that one.
Yeah, you
Holy
really
shit.
did. Because you have terrible speakers, and I don't know what that sound was. Now it comes down to you, Mr. Goodman. What are you doing?
Well, like I said, I wish I put a self-destruct system on that Ender bike.
It'll be 1,000 credits down the drain.
Hey, it's fine. No, I'm already a tenth of the way there as far as alcohol goes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I will. Well, I mean, the only logical answer would be for me to put a square foot of solid steel plasma right through the chassis of the Endercycle. So I
You're
think
gonna
I'll do
shoot the
that.
Endercycle, or are you shooting the man who's trying to get on the Endercycle?
I feel that the Endercycle will break faster than he will, so I'm going to shoot the Endercycle.
Okay, roll the hit.
Once this happens, I will have a very horrified look on my face.
Depends how he
Hey,
rolls.
I already warned you the previous situation that this thing is going to get scuffed. There you go.
It already is scuffed. Well, keyed.
Scuffed is a little different than destroyed.
Oh, well, I mean, to an engineer,
I can fix it, huh?
anything scuffed, you know, you just got to put enough elbow grease into it. That's a 4.
Thank Christ.
Total?
Total.
The shot goes completely wide. The Endercycle is safe. Give me a sense motive roll real quick.
That is going to be a. Tell if that's a 1 or a 7.
Does it beat a 10?
Oh, no, it definitely doesn't. That's
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You have no.
I got
you,
0.
You do not know that he's shooting your Endercycle. Brings it to the top of the
It
round.
just goes wide. You're just like, wow, that really wasn't a good shot at him. And I go, yes, that's right.
Endercycle?
The Endercycle is what these two came in on, and is how they move around. But the guy that you're trying to kill is currently trying to take it from him, so he can escape. Instead of
Okay.
shooting him, they're shooting the Endercycle. Brings it back to
It's a Tron-looking
Stormcatcher's.
cycle, by
Makes
the way.
me feel better. I have no
Yeah,
idea
totally
what's
see,
fine.
great minds, man. Scuffed in the head.
At this
Hey.
point,
I thought it was the enemy.
Stormcatcher is going to hop on the Endercycle. I'm going to say that he gets out of your attack range, so give me an attack of opportunity real quick.
He's just like, let me just get
12.
my
A
ride,
12.
and then a giant
A
club
12
crushes it
will
in half.
hit. Are you going to make this? Are you trying to stab him with your sword, or are you trying to grab him? Which one are you trying to do? Because he is getting on the Endercycle, and if you suspect that he will probably leave, he'll get away at this point.
Oh, I mean, a 12 definitely doesn't hit if I'm trying to grapple because it needs to be AC plus 8.
Okay, so you just gonna hit with the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, you take the sword, thrust it into him as he
It's like,
tries
sorry,
to
buddy, I can't grab you with this, but I might as well just mortally wound you.
roll damage.
10.
10. He is looking very rough as you stab into him. That is 26 total. Yep. You stab it into his side, and he is bleeding profusely, and you can see the wounds from his back are just getting worse, where you cracked the club over his back. But he looks like he's now starting to drive away. At this point, he's about 30 feet away as he uses his move action.
It's only sci-fi blood, though, guys, so there's no blood or gore involved at all.
Goes to your turn. You're about at this point, you're, let's say, 40 feet away from the...
Way I...
Yes. Go ahead and give me...
I tackle the bike!
Give me an attack.
Oh yeah, you're
Which
going
one's
for
my
a
attack?
charge.
So you're gonna roll d20 and then do a plus 11 for your hit.
Is he charging?
He is charging.
So then -2.
So that's a
that.
19.
As a 19 minus 2, that's
Plus the 11.
a 19 on the die?
Yeah.
Oh fucking Christ! Yeah, you hit. Yeah, you definitely hit. That's a 28 against his KSC will say.
I love this part!
Alright, so are you like football tackling him?
Oh,
what
no,
are you
I'm
doing?
thinking like, you know how if you tried to close...
Yeah.
Wait, is he in front of me? Or
He's away, driving away from you. You see him driving up behind him.
I'm driving up behind him.
Or running up behind him, excuse me.
Is there a way I can like run up next and jump in front of him
Oh,
and
fuck
just
yeah.
take him out?
Absolutely. Are you taking the whole entercycle or are you just taking him?
Just him.
Just
So-
him. Absolutely. You grab him with that amazing roll and knock him straight off. You watch as this ogre drops his, or holds his club maybe, charges after him.
He gets the club involved by
Yes,
using it as
Yes,
a counterweight.
and in a moment of brilliance, grabs your quarry and rolls off. The entercycle goes for another 50 feet before it falls over.
I'm sitting there lowering my gun as it's smoking, and I glance over at you, like talking over the loud whooshing of the desert air, and I'm just like, yeah, no wonder they hired this guy like a bodyguard.
I'm gonna say that is your full action, so that is your turn.
Cool.
At this point, it comes to you.
Yeah. I'm so glad we hired him.
I mean, did we? It's a lot of money.
I'm sure we can come up with something.
Alright.
Alright.
Just give me the signal if we need to, like, not hire him.
At this point, the ogre has a stormcatcher in his arms, locked on the ground.
Okay, and how far away?
At this point, 40 feet. Well, no, you're a little bit closer. It's gonna be about 20 feet for you.
Is it like a close, loving embrace of an old employer, or is it more like
It's like a bear hug.
or is it more like I'm gonna like Bully McGuire, like I'm gonna kick some dirt in your eye?
I don't know exactly what happened prior, but from what I walked into, I saw him stab him, and that
My turn. It's like, oh, combat! Now this is my language. And it's
Yeah,
like-
I'm going to say Stellar Rush.
You're still rush?
You're going to find pretty quickly that this is now the only thing I will be doing.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And what are you doing? You're just gonna stellar rush forward?
Stellar Rush and go for the attack.
You're gonna go
on
for the
him.
attack? Give me an attack.
You'd think the Tron bike would be the one doing the Tron bike shit, but no, it's Varun doing the Tron bike
I
shit.
believe for
Does he
attacking
have a
someone
trail
who is
behind him?
prone,
Yes. It's like,
you have a +4.
Nice, I got a crit.
Yeah, that'll work. Roll damage.
Okay, that's 1d6.
Confirm the crit.
5. 2, so 7 plus 9, 16.
Yeah, absolutely. How does Stormcatcher die?
we're level 2, by the way.
Yeah, this is level 2 combat.
we're mugging. We're like
Yeah,
full-on
we're mugging.
this
We're mugging this man of his life, dude. We're just showing him what's up.
How does he die?
That is a good question.
How much damage was that total?
16.
16, yeah, that killed him.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, jeez. This is.
Brutal campaign.
Starfinder's fucked up.
Decapitation is my classic move.
Absolutely. You run up to him and you have him pinned to the ground, Evan. And he like looks up and he tries to grab his pistol or try to fight somehow. As you slice it clean, his head comes clean off. He doesn't even get a final word out.
Literally serving his head on a silver platter. Evan, very nice, very nice.
At this point, combat is now over.
Well, I'm just like sitting there, busy, he's like, like into the fucking desert, and I'm like, I lower my gun, but I don't sheath it for defensive reasons, and as I walk up to the other two here,
Ish.
Yes, you You were just originally you were protecting the guy that just now got murdered. You were told that you were going to be paid. You were going to be paid double, so 3,000 credits to help kill him. So at this point, you're now friendly.
All right. So I'm gonna
You're
give
just under the impression you're getting a lot of
like,
money, yeah.
some handshake and be like, "Nice fight."
I will return the handshake. Yeah, I bet that fight felt like 1,000 credits, didn't it?
Ooh, 1,000 credits.
Except Mez has absolutely no idea how to do a fucking handshake. So he's like, "Yeah, bro, get him." And you're just like,
Fucking
like brings him in with a hug and fucking tugs him in.
What do I do?
Fucking tugs him in for a hug and he nearly falls over into his breast.
Gives him the little nuggie.
Yeah, that's what me talking about.
This 10-foot ogre is making a mess out of you.
And
In
I
a
just,
safe for work way.
I just like walk up and I look at him and I have to like pull back a little snicker as I like fold in the handle and I try to like start sheathing my little backpack thing.
You need better shot.
You like get down on a knee all the way down to my ass, which is like 3 feet tall. You smack me in the back. I straight up just like
Oh yeah,
into the dirt.
You're gone.
Fucking go face first into the dirt. Yeah, and you just hear me go. Oh, no problem, man.
We work on that.
I'm just like holding up my nose. It's like there's a little bit of blood. I fucking bonked my nose so hard. I'm bleeding.
So the first things first, I'm going to look for a cred stick or
Absolutely.
any money on
Wait,
him.
was Storm? That was
Yeah, Stormcatcher is the guy you were protecting. Until you were paid to kill him instead, and then the tide has changed. The tide of battle changed. You're gonna look for a cred stick.
Any cred sticks.
Any cred stick.
They may have.
You look on his body. You find a cell phone for one. You do find a cred stick, and then just his weapons.
All right.
He just had that one arc pistol.
Yeah. Can I check how much is on the cred?
Absolutely. Roll me 3d4.
This is a very like this is quite the unorthodox mugging. Like we just gone.
Kill him first.
We're
get
going
money
around the
later.
whole thing just to get the money for him to get paid. What a development.
1,
Amazing. 1,
4, 3.
3. That is what is it? 8
8.
total. Absolutely. You find 800 credits on him.
That's a good chunk.
Money.
I'm
Hey kid, how much do they have on the cred stick? I
800.
just go like. Okay, well that's 800 for his 3,000. I suppose.
Can you phone see if you can get into his bank account?
Ooh, it's kind of fucked up, kid. Okay. All right, give me the thing. Give me it.
So
Give me it right here.
I'm gonna go walk over towards the motorcycle
Right.
and start picking it up.
He's like, no, he like picks it up.
give me a strength check real quick. You have a plus. I gotta check. I
He,
kinda
like,
wrote this.
That's an 8.
You have a plus 4. A 12.
Wait, I'm stronger than him?
He has a plus 4. Well, you have actually athletics would work too, which on the bottom is like a plus fucking 10 or something.
Hey,
Plus
what's
11.
up?
Oh,
Hey,
So what is that? 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good saying hi, Evan. It was birthday today.
happy birthday!
So that's a 19. Easily. You pick up the slightly dirty, scratched in one part entercycle and walks it over to you guys.
Yeah, he saw how Mez was carrying it by the handle, walking it. So he tried to imitate him, but he ended up lifting the whole fucking
Oh yeah,
thing
you
with
pick
him.
the thing up by its handlebars and it kind of drags along behind. You were gonna hack into the phone?
So as he he hands me the phone, and I'm just like,
Oh, I ain't. Did I unlock that for you?
yes. It keeps locking.
I'm so sorry. I'm
just
not
like-
used to this.
It's very
I'm like,
impromptu.
I
this
smell
session.
the phone. I give it a little like.
Oh, I can see.
I peel open the case and I go, oh yeah, this is a fucking
Give me a computer stick.
this is a fucking Hawaii 906. Okay, I know exactly what the fuck's going on here. All right, check this out. All right. I pull out like a little like a shitty little like, yeah, it's like a micro USB plug in because it's like an older bottle. I just like gink and I go, all right, baby, what you got in here? 18.
18. Is that a total or on the die?
Total.
Total, absolutely. You go through his phone. You find a lot of messages from a number of lovers.
Blackmail, blackmail, blackmail. He's already dead.
Yeah,
What's
he's
the
already
use?
dead. He's already dead. So you keep going through. You do find his bank account. It takes his fingerprint, but his body's right there. You use his finger.
I noticed the bio imprint, but I don't mention it at first because I want to, because I know that I have like a couple of tries before it locks me out. So
Yeah.
I want to like the first time just humor myself to see if I can break it.
Absolutely. Give me one more computer check. Sure.
One more, let's go. Come on, baby.
Just to see.
Come on. I have a lot of potential here for doing this shit. I go like, oh yeah, I just need like a little gel imprint here. Let me see what I got. Let me see if I can get this. 19.
19. You look at this and you think, You go through the lovers and you find the most recently messaged one, which is Carla, and you go to the banking app and you put in Carla1 for the password. It goes through.
I'm sitting there like just work. He's just I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but you just see me in the corner just like, all right, I'm in. I just like slam it down.
Roll me 2d12.
Okay. All right. First one of the night is an 8.
That's amazing. What's the second one of the night?
What is the second one of the night? Is another 8.
Another 8. You find 1,653 credits on his account.
So that's 2,400.
And you can
right
wire
there.
that to your account if you'd like. Or his account. Either one works.
All right, you got a fucking cash app? Whatever. What am I asking here? I got it right here.
What's up?
No cops or no?
No, you're in. So for background, you're on this. You're on this lawless desert
Are there any
planet.
fucking cops around here?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's doing anything.
You're on.
We just killed a dude
Oh, yeah.
in the middle.
Ain't nobody. We just got caught. Almost got caught doing this shit.
So you're on. For a little bit of background, you're in the middle of this dusty ass lawless planet called Akaton, which is just an absolute shithole. There's no law. But there's this place
Like
called
Tatooine.
there's this place called the Hive Market, and you're about 300 yards outside of that town. And you just killed someone. Oh yeah, 100% outlaw country.
Yeah, we specifically waited until we got far enough to where we thought the cops wouldn't have jurisdiction from the Hive Market to then start asking questions. We're still not sure if it's within jurisdiction, but we're pretty certain it's not.
No one's gone after you so far.
No,
You
yeah,
have-
nobody showed up yet. The ghost police haven't showed
You
up
have
yet.
1,653 credits.
All right, and yeah, they're terrifying.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, weird ghost fae police.
All right, and so okay, please, give me load that money on this credit.
That one right there? Why that one? Snatch it, and I just draw it.
It's his. It already has 800.
I get it in there.
Put it in there, absolutely.
Get it in there.
You put the 1,653 credits on there. That comes up
Dump
to
it
what,
all.
2453 on that credit.
20.
stick?
That'll be 24.53 minus tax.
All right, what are you guys doing now?
I tax it.
Now I'm gonna say
I report it.
Oh,
I report it to the IRS.
I'm gonna go up to the ogre.
What's up?
My bad.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
easily back by this
Yeah.
point. You're watching them fuck around with cred sticks.
Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna go up to you and ask. So, what's your name?
You turn around to like
That's
ask
for
him
you-
what his
that's for
name
you to
is,
come up with that.
and you see him with like the motorcycle just floating from his two hands.
Randy.
Randy.
Well, hello, Randy. Right here, this is 2,400 credits.
1,000?
give me intelligence.
A little bit more than 3,000.
You have a -2.
8 and 17?
Good lord, you roll amazing.
Hey,
I'm
it's
sorry.
his
you
curse,
roll
man.
so good.
It's his curse.
You don't know a lot of numbers, but 2 is less than 3, so it's probably not 3,000 credits.
Okay. Where's my 3,000?
It is,
We should have just went, I'll pay you 1.5 times what he was offering.
you're right, it's not. I'm going to plug the crud stick into my own and offload 547.
Absolutely. That comes out to 3,000 exactly.
You had to do the actual math.
Perfect. Here's 3,000 credits.
Yeah.
You got paid.
Yeah, I got
That's a
paid.
lot of money too.
826.
So, what's fun to do in the hive?
Well, there's the red light district.
Paying my fucking tab back.
Tab
I feel like Mez owes you that money.
That's true. That's true. He did say he would.
Where's my credits?
I didn't write it down. That's mostly just a monster stat block, so just write that one.
I turn around at Mez and I'm like, is that my tab paying money? You're not paying my tab?
Randy, happy.
We can split the bounty.
What did they say that I could buy with it?
They told you could buy 100 war clubs with it.
Randy, get 100 more clubs.
Dude, you can get like a big old like tabard thing built out of the war clubs. Chop that shit up, get a little spiky, yeah. I'm just saying, there's a lot more where that came from. You start rolling with us, okay? We got more people, all right? All you gotta do is just, like, I just like look around for like a rock. I'm just like,
There's a rock. There's
I
a rock.
I grab rock and I go like, see, this could be like somebody's head, and then I like grab another rock and I'm like, and then this could be you, right? You just. That's all you gotta do. Just, knock them around a little bit.
You could skull fuck them.
3,000?
And you get paid a lot. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, you hear as this what
Turn
looks
around.
like a shitty van kind of driving up to you.
I turn around with my rock knockers.
Absolutely. You turn around with these rock knockers, and rolling down the window is this Hisoki, who kind of looks out and goes,
Hey, what's up, kid?
even though he has the fucking spacesuit on, so he's not actually sniffing anything.
Yeah, but like he's got like those fat.
What's this?
Hisoki's a rat person. He's also a rat person. He's Lashunta, which is this weird psychic pretty thing with antenna.
He's like, yeah, it's like a weird, like, it's like an androgynous grasshopper looking.
Sure. And he rolls down the window and looks over at the dead body. Are you taking that?
He has like, I like to think he has like a secondhand helmet that wasn't meant for an Hisoki, so his nose is like bent up in the visor.
It's like
Yeah, so it's like.
Yeah, he's like, are you taking that? And he points over to the dead body that has his head cut off.
I look
well,
up.
I need the head.
I look.
but,
No, you fucking no. You
I
start
don't want
talking.
the head. I don't want the head. Just the rest of it.
I turn around. I turn around as you start talking. I fucking like toss it. I toss one rock at your shin. I'm like, shoot. And I turn back around and I go, how much you fucking offering, huh?
400 credits for that.
400 fucking credits. This is Stormcatcher right now, okay? This is some prime fucking
He
rib.
turns around to the back, and it's kind of hard to see because you can't really.
You just hear the bodies just plopping around.
He says something.
I'm gonna go up to the
He goes,
dude.
Yeah.
Be like, 3,000.
Whoa, big man! I don't.
He has to
3,000,
like
that's
walk
fine.
up like from the camera. He's just like
You can keep the head.
3,000.
You can keep the head. 600 credits for that body
They
and
say
everything on it.
me roll with them.
Uh,
3,000
you've-
no time.
We've already removed the phone from the body.
I
right?
I don't want
I-
the fucking phone, alright? I want the body.
He's
600
like
credits.
asking that. I throw the other rock at his chin. I'm like, here we go. 750. I mean, this is some.
Give me a fucking give me a fucking roll for that.
Give me a fucking roll me for that. Oh yeah,
I mean
you got it.
that gun alone is worth more than 600.
That now you're helping.
Give me a diplomacy check because that's the only thing I can think of for barter. Are you helping?
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard me.
Yeah, he
I didn't
actually
hear you.
contributed. He was like, the gun alone is more expensive than that.
I got.
I'm just going back and bet on going
Yeah.
with you guys and 3,000.
He's so fucking. He's so tall.
Whoa! Give me intimidation.
Yeah, he's so tall he almost doubles in the eye of the van, and then just he leans over like Shaq style, just like
Do you have
3,000.
like a +8 to intimidation?
Yeah.
That's a 16. He's like, whoa, big man. Listen, that's if it's
It'll be a 12 from me.
12 diplomacy roll. This is
Uh,
to see if you can help him.
16.
16. That means you give him a +2 for a 14.
Okie dokie.
He looks at you with a fucking like 16 to intimidation. Whoa! If you want 3,000 credits, no deal. All right, no deal for 3,000. 650. 650 to you.
I go, I understand 3,000 is a bit of a hard bargain. But I mean, this is prime stuff. 680.
680 deal. And he
No,
turns
Why,
around.
you fucking crazy
He turns
animal.
around and
I'm gonna
shout.
look at you all right now.
I just go like, I just like fucking, I guess for you're so tall, I just like hand up on your knee. I'm just like.
He turns around and shouts something into the van in Yisoki, and the back door swings open, and about 8 or 9 Yisoki run out, scramble over, and they all grab this body. They grab like any extra bits of clothing.
Get the head first. Get the head out first.
Hey, we need the head.
I want the
just
fucking head.
just chop
One
the
of
head
them
out.
picks up the head and is looking at it, and then he like sees you and like drops it. And then
Kick
they
it over here. Kick
take
it over
the
here.
body away and everything with it, and the main Yisoki driving the car is fiddling with a cred stick and then hands it over to you.
That's what I like.
Pleasure doing business with you.
That's what I like to see.
Pleasure doing business with you, and it speeds away as soon as that door closes.
I'm just like sitting there, just like.
They do not want to stay around for that fucking ogre.
Like, no.
I sit there and I stare at the cred stick as like the dust settles, and I'm just like. That's
This cred stick.
That's
This cred stick.
tasty cred stick.
Nah. You need that money more than me right now.
Damn right I do.
680
motherfucker.
credits to you.
What was it? 680.
680. That's what you wanted.
And I look over and I go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Drinks on me, okay? No. You 3,000. We eventually get 3,000. Okay.
Oh, so he always 3.
We work up to it. Yeah. Love you 3,000. I love references.
That'll be my bounty hunt name later.
3,000. What are you now doing? The
Fucking-
body's been taken away, but he left the head for you.
My name,
Perfect.
yeah, my bounty hunting name is 3,000. It's like no matter what you do, don't ask him why. And he's like 3,000, 3,000 what? And he goes, just like looms over him. 3,000. People who ask him don't have that 3,000.
What are you guys doing this?
Never come back.
I mean, honestly, that's a good bounty hunter name. Is all I'm saying.
3,000.
Yeah, he just messages like, pretty good.
Okay. So we need
So a team was born.
Absolutely.
So we need to turn this bounty in.
Absolutely.
This is very far away.
I know.
You
the
will
head.
go, give me. Well, you would know this. You don't have to give me a check. You picked up this bounty in Arl.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to go back to Arl. Arl's north of you a little way.
How far?
Say, give me a fucking D4.
Do we even have a mode of transportation for?
That do be a 4.
A 4. That is. It is 4 days travel north.
Am I able to just like?
I jump up in
don't
order
know
to
if
just
you
barely
are.
tap your elbow, and I go like,
Okay.
That
We
thing
don't-
goes
we
about
even have a
28 miles an
fucking
hour steady.
mode of transportation
I don't
for
know
this
that
guy?
you can
or-
walk 28 miles an hour
Probably not.
steady as an ogre.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. How do we transport the ogre?
I mean, I could. I don't think you'd want me jerry rigging
How much is a
fucking
vehicle?
a bigger sidecar. For
You'd
him.
have to go and talk to someone. You're not so sure. You have an
Okay.
intelligence of 6. Sorry.
I mean, I could. It'd make a
But if you
bigger
talk to him,
farm.
you'll find out.
We could.
Okay.
How would you like to go back to the hive market and buy yourself a cheap entercycle?
Yeah, you got yourself the money. You're rolling high now. Might as well spend it on something nice. How about
Can I fit on?
instead of a club? All right. How about instead of a big club?
Okay, actually,
Yeah. Do they
Look
have
at
one?
This one's pretty small. You're gonna have to find a bigger one than this.
Do they
but
have one in
so
size, big
in-game,
and
do
tall?
they have, like,
Probably.
Okay,
There's
cool.
plenty of vehicles bigger too. If it's not just an entercycle.
all right, cool.
I do actually have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
So presumably,
Wow,
got-
what a gay response!
Presumably, I got to this planet somehow.
Yes. So the only way you get in and onto and off of this planet, because it's such a shithole, you don't just drive anywhere because not everyone goes everywhere. So you go to big
Me
cities.
too.
Right. My what I'm getting at is, do I have a ship?
No.
Okay.
You rented a shuttle
Gotcha.
to Arl or to Akaton anyway.
Gotcha.
Oh, you mean that? You mean that little? Whoa! Hey, put it back down. Put it back down. Hey. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they got plenty of big and talls. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, you gotta just you roll over there. Okay, with your new sling. Okay, we'll get over there. We'll get you some big monies. Okay. Big 3,000, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go get him, Tiger. I try to like smack you on the ass, but I have to I can't even like reach that, even if I jump up. So I just
Can
get
I
your
lift you up to help you? Like a little team.
just like, you need help? You just go, you need help? And I go, no, I'm fine. I'm just I'm just just lost in the moment. Hey, Mez, could
What about Rat Man? Big one. Me.
big rat.
Rat Man.
Big rat.
I think he's talking about the van.
Oh, a van.
That.
Well, I mean, I certainly would love a pussy wagon if that's what you're talking about. But I mean, what pussy? Well, I mean, that's a great question for Mez. Mez, you mind explaining that to him? Maybe when we get a van, we can talk about that then.
Pussy wagon.
Pussy wagon. That's right. I'm scared, Mez.
Starfinder have cats? Can I just tell them the cat?
Maybe that's just what they refer to, like the cat people, or what do they call Cations?
Yeah, something like that.
Just refer to Cations as pussies?
Oh, is that a slur now?
Fuck it. What's up with all these pussies around here, huh? Sitting there cleaning themselves all day. I don't know what the fuck kind of like racial slurs would be for cat people. Or I guess just cat boys. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back.
Hey,
Rude.
DM, are there cats in the Starfinder universe?
Give me a culture check.
Nice. Well, that answers that.
7.
7. Who knows?
It beats
Well,
me.
okay, hold on a second. That doesn't make sense to roll a check, because why would I be asking about something that doesn't exist?
That's a great question. I don't know,
But
player.
that's mixing player knowledge with character knowledge.
I don't know, player.
Here, let me check. I guess.
Oh my fucking god.
Even though, well, because what is it? I don't have training in this, right?
I can tell you this: there are feline creatures. Are there sentient feline creatures?
I'm gonna roll out of the way.
I don't know.
I got a 19 base. I don't based. Based. Yes, based.
Can I try this out?
Sure.
Why
I hope you roll a 20.
We're all just like, yeah,
15.
Miz,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
we're all sitting there like, he's just like, oh, what's a pussy? And I'm like, well, I mean, it's a great question from Mez. And then Mez is like, well, I mean, are there cat people? And I go, that's a great question. Hey, Randy,
You
are
know,
there cat people? And
It's
he
kind
goes,
of funny you mentioned the cat people. You've heard that there are cat people. You've seen them on TV. You don't know anything about them or where they're from, but you've seen them before. Are they CGI? Who knows?
Hollywood's a fucking crazy beast nowadays.
You've seen cats.
Oh no.
Have
As
you
for a
seen?
15, do you know what a cat is? That's a hard. I don't know.
Well, what we're about to explain is
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
pussy is a cat.
This is my surprise.
You've probably
entrance.
seen small furry creatures, and if you imagined that, but as a person, very similar to that, but with slightly different features.
Oh, wait,
Randy-
you're a rat.
he's a rat, so he's
there
pretty
should
simple.
be some type
I'm
of
thinking
cat
a
thing.
literal tiny
Okay, I'm
cat.
saying-
Oh,
Randy's
yeah,
like,
there's cats.
Randy's
There's
like,
cats.
Okay,
you rat?
Yeah, there's cats.
Maybe they're
That's
cats.
why I'm a little confused as to why I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, cats exist.
Okay, yeah, they're
Cats exist.
I thought you were talking about cat people.
No, I'm just talking about regular ass
Regular cats do exist. You have seen those before.
I just go like, well, I mean, being the amount of cosmetic effects they can do out there in the big Hollywood screen, anything's possible.
What conversation did I fucking miss? I took one piss.
Fucking,
You know it's
the
the
sun's
ball.
almost down from how long we've been sitting here
the sun's
talking.
almost down?
The sun's almost
The
down.
the sun never sets in the German Empire
Oh
or
my-
something.
Oh no. Welcome to the Foop stream, everybody.
Everyone. Anyways, what are you guys doing at this point?
I was talking about
We're eradicating the
pussy
German
wagons,
Empire.
Apparently.
Oh, pussy wagons. Were you gonna go get a pussy wagon?
Yes.
Second hive market, absolutely.
We
Are
need-
you two escorting the
Yeah,
order?
yeah, we'll go back with them.
Yes.
We need a World War II RPG so that way we can destroy the Nazi Empire and finally release this weight off our shoulders.
It's gonna be therapeutic. You guys make your ways back to the hive market.
I believe the term you're looking for is cathartic. All right, everybody, team up on the Nazi.
You make your way back to the hive market. You can easily find someone outside in the outskirts who's renting out vehicles. You find one Yisoki who seems to be kind of standing on some sort of desk when he gets you. What can I do for you?
You got a vehicle for this?
I just-
big
I
guy?
fucking-
Up
yeah.
straight in his face and be like, "You have pussy wagon."
Whoa! I got it. I mean, that red light district's further in.
Red light district.
No, he wants a vehicle that can fit
What's
him.
red light?
That's
Oh, yeah, red light district. That's gonna be over in.
A moving vehicle.
Like an android, like one of those android robots that they use for that kind of thing.
Like a car or any cycle.
Should just fucking said car. Oh my god, I can't believe these people.
Yeah, I know, right? You should be telling them.
We understand each other better than these two.
You
all
should
right?
be telling
no
them-
offense, big man.
You should be
No
telling
offense,
them to
big
look for
man.
the
You're
men's big and tall red light district. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna slowly lean in between you two and be like,
What red light district?
It's the opposite of the green light district.
That's not funny. That's really not funny.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a
Anyways.
hot day today. I had to kill somebody.
Good intimidation. Wasn't expecting that. Give me an intimidation check.
11 plus your phone locked up again.
Fuck me. Just password's 1699.
Nice, dude. Dogs, bro. Dogs.
I'll change it later.
Got him. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it was the other way around. Okay. I was sitting there. You know how it is. 69, man. It fucking got me off. Okay, intimidation.
Yeah, it's
11.
Oh my god. He kind of was like, all right, a little weird. You want something for this big man here? He kind of like looks over and he kind of like hops off the table and starts walking down the line. No, and no. This one here. And he gets what is he looks at what is essentially an entercycle, but just kind of. It's a little fat.
It really is men's big and tall. All right.
And it only has one seat too, but it would easily fit you.
Is this pussy wagon?
I'm not really paying them much attention. I'm assuming they're like 5 yards away. I'm just like I'm like trying to like clean myself of all the dust off my pelt.
This don't
Yeah.
look like pussy.
when he turns over and I go like, I'm just like sitting there just like, huh? Oh, well, huh? I mean, it's more like a metaphorical pussy wagon, you know?
Yeah, metaphorical. Anyways, this one here is gonna run you, let's say, what are you buying or renting? What are you doing?
I guess that falls under the big man right here. Renting is like you borrowing it.
You gotta bring it back.
No, you want it.
You want it?
And it looks like we're buying.
This one's gonna run you 2,400 credits.
Dubs.
So I'm just like sitting here, just like I'm like looking at Mez, just like
Well, he hasn't bought the clothes, right?
No, he hasn't bought the clubs.
Okay.
he hasn't bought 72 clubs as of yet.
You have that money. 3,000 is bigger than 2,400, so you could just give him 2,400, but you wouldn't have 3,000 anymore.
But we get 3,000.
Well,
next time, right?
I walk up. I walk up to the guys. I'm like sitting there cleaning. I'm just like, well, I mean, it's certainly a beautiful thing. Does it come
This
in?
piece of junk? And he kind of hits it a little bit.
Does it? I think.
"Can my dude understand that he just called the thing junk?"
Give me an intelligence check real quick.
Did he just call my new car junk?
17.
Oh my god, you have a -2 for a
Yeah.
15. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be treating it very respectfully.
Call it junk?
It's a colloquial saying, you
Well,
know.
I mean,
we say, us Isoki, we say junk to mean like it,
I'm
what's
sitting
the-
here.
Help me out here.
I'm sitting here just like.
It's like a saying, a phrase.
We don't do that. We don't do that here. No.
Call it
Down
junk.
the
I don't. No, I don't.
You out?
I got no idea what he's talking about. This is a bit crazy.
Check. Roll me a diplomacy check.
Oh no.
10.
10.
He's fucking. You
I
just
was
your
about to
fist
pick
your
him. I was
hands
gonna
are
pick
tightening.
him
He's
up.
like, you know what? Let's get you something that's not junk. And he walks over about 2 cars to one that looks identical. How about this one here? 2,400 credits. Let's say 2,200 credits because you're such a nice fella. This one's brand new. This one looks beautiful. And he kind of lightly pats it.
Like this one. He's just
gonna-
like
He's kind of rubbed some dust off it because
I'm
dust
gonna
gets on
just
everything.
give him the like dirty eyes, but then I'm gonna be like,
All right, and he takes a cred stick, pulls out some little mobile. Word.
Oh?
Thank you.
his mobile app.
His mobile like register, like a fucking square, and takes 2,200 credits off it. So you have 800 left.
Does this shit come in red? Just taking advantage here.
It's already red, and he points to all the fucking dust that's caught up on it. You
I
want
just-
it red?
wait,
Randy seems
Oh.
like a bit of a red guy. Are you a red guy? I'm assuming like I'm picturing
Whoa,
on your
that's,
aura.
we don't
here,
talk
it's a bit
about
of a red
redskins
guy.
here. That's a little. We don't use
Whoa,
that
whoa!
word.
We ain't
We
talking
don't
about
use that wood
redskins
anymore.
here.
Redskin. We don't use that wood.
so the dust is.
Well, we can get you one that's supposed to be red normally, like it's painted red. So even when the dust is gone, it's always red.
We gotta celebrate, Randy. What kind of color you looking for?
We like red.
Absolutely. He kind of walks over to
He
the
likes
next
the
one.
red.
He walks over to the next one that's red. I gotta get the keys, actually. I'm gonna be right back. He turns around and fucking waddles away.
And he waddles away.
Waddle.
I like pat you in the rib and I go, that guy's got a pretty good gait on him.
Moments later, Yusuke comes back.
Yeah, I'm just like, we're just like awkwardly sitting there. I'm just like,
Here's your keys, big man.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now what can I do? Now get the fuck out of here.
So
yeah, what
can
a
I
kid.
do donuts outside of this place?
Absolutely.
real quick?
Fucking cold cut to him in the parking lot, pulling donuts in his XXL.
Give me a driving check or a piloting check. This is just gonna be your dexterity modifier.
Oh, 5.
5. Yeah, I think you have a +2
Yeah.
to dex because fucking
0?
numbers are weird. You have a +0.
Okay.
Sorry, I kind of wrote those notes for me.
So I don't know how to ride this thing. So I'm
Your
attempting
keys
to.
like doing donuts in this thing, and it's going good at first, but then it tips over. It's not sitting on its side.
As he's screaming for his life doing donuts, I just like I like tug Mez in the pants, and he looks down at me, and I just see me look up, just go
Here.
fucking like tears welling up in my eyes. You see, it just reads it all on my face, like this is really happening, isn't it?
The owner, or the guy that you just bought it from, is looking at you kind of fucking blankly. You're just kind of watching this happen. Presumably not caring because he got paid.
You're doing great. You're doing great, man. Way to go. Yeah, it's like on his leg, and he's just kind of sitting there, just blankly staring at us.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're doing great, man. Walk it off, man. It's your first bike. Your first great scar on it. Yeah, you're like crying on it. It's like it'll be okay. I do like a little medicine check to make sure nothing looks broken.
Give me a medicine check.
On the low side, but let's see what it is.
Yeah, like I don't know what a kid would do if it like falls off his bike. He's just staring, and then he's like,
17.
17. Ogre physiology is really weird, but you're pretty sure he's fine.
Yeah,
Ogre's
bones.
kind of, even when a bone breaks, it kind of looks normal for an ogre. But he looks pretty fine.
Yeah, I start. I lean over at the bike and I go, "Why do we fall, Master Bruce?" All right, get yourself back up. You need.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
What do you need? You need a valet? I can drive you. I'm sure Mez can handle himself. I'm sure he's sick of me by now. Anyways.
I don't know if
You
but
got-
I'm gonna get mad because I hurt myself and be like, I'm going to red light district. Gonna storm off.
Storm off? Absolutely.
I thought when he was asking that, like the giant, he like picks himself up from the bike and he just like sheepishly just asks the two of us, "You guys doing anything tonight?"
You
Want to
know
hang
the
out?
red light district very well.
Okay.
You've been there a lot.
Randy's rather Randy.
Randy's very Randy. And Randy's off to go Randy and someone's Randy. Give me a constitution check.
You had to make it gay, Daniel.
I had to look at that.
20.
Oh, he crit.
You fucking crit.
Red light district crit.
Randy's gone for a long ass fucking time.
I guess we end up staying.
Yeah, red light district, outlaw country.
God help us all.
Randy's going into street fights tonight.
I feel like he just like drives off. He drives off like dust behind us as he like
is
kicks
there
over the red
radios?
light district. And I'm like he's like
red
red
light
light
district.
I don't know that you would have a personal communicator. Or that you'd be able to
I
contact
was gonna
them.
say,
And I
can I
go
take
over.
the motorcycle and like blast some like whatever would be badass rock music in this world and go off to the red light?
Absolutely. So the red
Somebody
light,
fire up
yeah.
the Ghost Runner soundtrack again.
You drive around, and then you're like, okay, you actually go inside because the hive market you have to walk
Yeah.
through.
I tug at your pant again.
The afternoon goes by, and you
Yeah.
have not heard from Randy.
Well, I tug at your pant. I tug at your pant when he leaves, and I go, I feel like this would be either the perfect time to abandon him or rent out a room.
The afternoon goes by, and you don't hear from Randy. I don't know how long you're gonna wait.
Yeah,
You're not
I almost
gonna see Randy till the following morning.
I almost immediately bring this up as he leaves.
Right off 400 credits.
I got you.
Why don't we just take the room of what was the guy?
Randy
name of the guy we
Huff.
just killed?
Stormcatcher.
Why don't we just take Stormcatcher's
Don't
room?
fucking look at me.
Excuse me, Dungeon Master.
Why don't we just take Stormcatcher's room?
There you
Like
go.
a king, huh?
Ah,
Now
that's
you're
what I'm
thinking
talking.
like a little fucking
That's what I like to see. Mez really putting that gazunga to work. All right, let's go in there.
Dunga.
No gay shit though.
I mean,
No-
I do have good pecs. I am.
That's not what I'm
Clip
talking
that,
about.
chat, clip that, chat, clip that.
That's not what I'm talking about. You know it, Mez. All right, let's get in there. Plus also works great because if he ever gets lost, he'll just end up there.
You get to the room. It is locked. You don't have the key. Because the key was on the body.
I reach into my backpack for a amiable and lawful solution.
Absolutely. Roll me a engineering check.
Absolutely. I will roll you an engineering check.
Engineering check for a lawful entry.
Fuck, that would have been a 17. It was crooked.
Oh my fucking god. Nice. The ones that don't crook.
Shit. 17.
Borgas. Alright, you're like, watch this.
You're lucky I don't know how to clip.
You're safe, Varun. Don't worry, Tara, I'll teach you.
Teach.
I'll teach you. You very quickly, you look around and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a lawful entry. And you pull out your custom rig.
I go,
Moments
Miss, make sure there are no other enforcers of the law to re-educate us on our legal procedures here.
Absolutely. You, in a moment, unlock the door. And the room is now yours.
After you,
time
legal
of the day is it
resident
right
of
now
local
for them?
tender.
For them, what time would you have got? You've probably waited for a couple hours, and then you're like, okay, Randy's gonna be a while. So this
No,
is probably
when he fucking did donuts in the parking lot, started shouting about the red light district, getting pussy,
and ran off.
took a shot, and then ran off. I was like, this man is not going to show up for a while. So I almost immediately brought it up with him we should hang low and wait for him to show up.
This is early evening at this point. I'm gonna say, well, it was late afternoon when you killed him. It's early evening now. You're obviously preoccupied at the moment.
I'm gonna take this time to hand crank my batteries.
Absolutely. So you're gonna.
I'm gonna give one of those.
So he's cranking his shaft. What are you doing?
No, my two shafts.
Oh yeah, you Soki are very strange.
Hey
Have
man.
multiple wives, you know.
Hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ba-boom.
You're watching him crank his shaft. What are you doing?
I turn around and go.
Give me some Pepsi.
Yeah, I like turn over like he's fucking watching my test, and I go, get the fuck, get out, don't stare. You're watching the man's private. I don't tell you how to work, do I? I do, but that's not a good point. That's not the point. Don't watch.
I'll probably go outside and go to a bar and have a few drinks.
Absolutely. You go to a bar.
Yeah, don't go to that. You tell me that, and I go, yeah, don't go to that one guy. He's a bit of a prick when it comes to his tab. You know what I'm saying?
You are in a bar at the moment.
Oh, that's right.
Do you go talk? Do you go to that one bartender that's just immediately downstairs? Or do you go to another bar? Absolutely. He kind of looks at you. I don't know if you recall the previous encounter you had with this man.
I don't.
Where you convinced him, you tried to ask him where Stormcatcher was.
I remember that, but I don't remember how it ended up.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you. Where's Stormcatcher, huh?
Back in his room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Never left.
Alright, whatever. What do you want?
Just
You see there's no one else in the fucking bar.
Just give me a generic beer.
Whatever.
Yeah, your neutralist beer, please.
He hands you the whiskey that literally everyone on this planet drinks instead of a beer.
Yeah, he gave you that red shit, didn't he? Don't
much?
drink the red shit.
But just a credit.
I drink the
I
red
don't
shit.
kill a lot of people here.
All right. Yeah, I'll pass over a credit.
Yeah.
A single credit is a tip.
Listen, between you and me,
Yeah.
It's a tip. It's one credit.
between you and me, that Stormcatcher guy was a fucking asshole. All right? Glad he's gone. He paid me to not tell anybody, but he's a fucking ass, so
Yeah.
it's good to get rid of him.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm not there to retort with Kid. Okay,
Absolutely,
so
yeah, I know you're not. So
yes.
what are you doing now, huh?
Uh,
You look strong, manly type,
yeah. Well, spending the night here, and then I'm heading over to Arl. Yeah.
Arl.
I'm heading over to Arl to do some.
Oh, you're going to Arl.
Yeah.
Well,
no, he's like no. He's like no. Arl.
Yeah, Arl. Yeah, Arl. Yeah. Well, if you ever go to, I don't know if you're not from here. I can see that. Go to Arl. I see you big strong type. Yeah, they got blood sports there. You get your name out there. You get paid a lot of money too.
That's not a bad idea.
And it's super easy, right? It's not like EOX. If you go to EOX, go to the halls of life, they're gonna kill you there, earning your money. But this it's all just show too. You just gotta show for the camera. It's super easy. Trust me, I knew a guy that went there.
What a rather ironic name, the Halls of Life.
Hey, fuck off!
Oh no,
I got booze if you want some. As this very rich Lashunta is like, no, and then storms off.
How darest you? Attain to be. I want to take the time right now to bring mention the fact that when I first made Oliver, I had in mind the Bostonian accent, and Daniel made comment that it was a very strange accent to put on him, and that no other Isoki would have it.
I changed my mind.
And almost immediately he changed his mind and gravitated towards it without hesitation.
I just picked it up. You kept making it, so I just kept going.
Yeah, he's picking it up. He's picking it up. He's learning.
Do you do anything else for that night?
No, I'm probably just gonna head back up and
Absolutely.
head to bed.
I try to take in the events that have unfolded and trying to work on whatever any kind of slight configurations I can do with my gun, because I'm still undergoing quite a bit of shock and self-discovery, and I am plunging myself headfirst into my work to try and
Give me
soothe
an engineering
myself.
check roll.
Okay.
And you're balls deep right now.
Oh.
Or maybe someone else is balls deep in you. I don't know about your.
You know,
character.
how Randy is Randy.
Does the Red
Maybe
Light
both.
District have like
They got any
underground-
race you want.
any underground fighting stuff?
No.
No, just prostitutes.
Literally just prostitutes.
Hell
Because the
yeah.
way the hive market works is they have these ghostly beings called Kulans that fucking float through the place, and if they see any fight, they kill anyone who's fighting. So there is almost zero violence in hive. Suspiciously so. What did you get?
I crit missed. It's honestly, it makes sense because honestly, I'm not here for the sake of like upgrading my
He
gun.
bought a bunch.
I'm-
Of those. Really sick.
He's pointing at the fucking DM screen of like a robot art. We know them as the Cinnabons. Really? Yeah, dude, Paul, welcome to the stream. What was I saying? Yeah, it's more just me like trying to stifle tears while I'm like working over it, like little puddles of water gathering on top of the fucking gun.
You're crying for some reason. What happens when Mez comes back? You're crying. What do you do?
Oh, it just the door. I hear the fucking like. I'm just like.
Oh yeah. Also, you can't. Oh, you can't. Unless you left the door unlocked, you can't get in.
I will knock.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there just like working, just like. Just a second.
It's Mez.
And I hop down from my stool.
Yeah.
And I waddle over. I waddle over to the door and I go. I touch the button and it opens up and I'm like, hey, Mez. How's it going?
Are you good?
Yeah, well, I mean, just a couple of problems with the, with old Betsy over here, but I'm trying, gotta work a couple things. Gonna be busy all night long.
All right. Whatever you say. Just don't make too much noise.
Yeah, and please don't disturb me with any noise on your part of the room too, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I scurry back
Speaking
over.
of messes and noises, you are at the red light district.
You are balls deep.
Or
maybe deep in balls.
Absolutely, you're having the time of the life. Morning comes to you all. You can all take a long rest. I
Do
don't.
I get a long
Time of
rest,
my
or was I just out
life.
all night?
I'll say you get a long rest, but you're gonna start pretty late, and I don't know that you have anything that really specifically needs a long rest. Like statistically, I don't think.
Other than that fucking wicked eye that you
Are
were
you
cracking
about
over
to pass
there.
out an alleyway?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see a lot of
Swords
people
and
just hanging out.
sandals it?
That's where I want to be right now. Is just passed out in an alleyway till you let me wait.
Absolutely. There is a number of people of
One
all sorts
last
of.
thing. I just have a vest of what looks like really cheaply made clubs, like not even real clubs, but just like cheap made clubs.
Like the Fisher Price ass, like plastic.
Absolutely. For 100 credits, you have it made
Gotcha.
tailored perfectly for you.
Right.
It's
Man, I
it's
blew through that 3,000 really fast.
Yeah. Does it? Or do they function as clubs?
it's cosmetic.
No, it just looks like an ogre with a bunch of clubs came out until he gets really close, and then you're like,
Yeah.
It's fucking Nerf foam.
yeah, it's a.
You're just like, oh my god, it's the blood of his enemies, and then you just like walk up and like, oh, it's Nerf for nothing.
Morning comes to all of you. You two wake up fairly early. Takes you about another hour before you get up.
So what you guys do?
I'd say I probably started late too, because I was pretty deep in. Like, I don't know how light of a sleeper he is, but he might have heard me just going like.
Might have heard it. I don't know.
How heavy of it? Yeah, how perception check to see how heavy of a sleeper you are.
That's gonna be.
You have a minus 10.
I have. That means negative or no, positive 2.
Positive 2. You sleep fine. You're a little hungover in the morning, but you sleep fine.
And then I end up sleeping in. I eventually I work myself until I'm tired, and then I go to bed.
You're much more hungover than Mez is.
I'm gonna wake up.
Wake
I'm
up!
gonna look around, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the nearest person.
There's
bike.
Where be me bike?
you see what looks to be some very small human. He's like, but I
What the fuck is
don't-
Alan's hair doing that?
I don't know, but I just, and he storms off immediately.
Randy.
Me ride, Jack.
Too much writing.
Too much riding, not enough Jack.
Ready to go check. Brothel.
You go into the brothel. It's at this point like 11 in the morning. There's no one inside. There's no strippers.
Check the park. There's a parking lot.
So the parking lot, you'd have to
There
go
is a
outside.
parking lot, yeah.
You do go outside and you can't find your bike sitting there. It's probably left on its side. I'm assuming you left it like that.
He went to the brothel after some drinks and was just like,
Absolutely.
there we go. So I get my bike, and then I'm just gonna ride obnoxiously around the place right now, just to get it in, blasting my music.
You two, on the way out, you see Randy doing donuts again with Italian opera playing in the background because that's again one of the only
It's
stations.
like two stations.
Come out here.
It's fucking two stations out here.
It's
yeah,
that and talk radio are all
Okay.
that show up.
I look. Yeah, I hear the donuts as we're walking out, and I go.
With the biggest
Yeah, I fucking-
smile on his face.
Biggest smile in the world.
As I'm like, I hork.
A
as
new
I'm,
vest.
I'm
too.
finishing. I'm finishing like horking it over as I hear the Italian opera and the donuts, and I go. That sounds like a boy, and then I start, and then I'm like, I'm quietly like mumbling the music.
I spend another however much face tattoo.
Sure, what do you want for a tattoo? I'll say that happens when you're drunk during the night.
Yeah. If it's drunk, what's something stupid in this?
A club.
A club. Yeah, just a giant club, like across his.
Or just like Randy across the forehead.
I feel
Wait,
like it's
no,
3,000.
3,000.
3,000.
3,000!
3,000 across
dude!
his forehead.
3,000! That's definitely something that would happen,
I
man.
was right there.
Give me a diplomacy check really quick. So that's gonna be just a charisma check for you.
15.
You convinced the guy that you'd give him 3,000 credits for that tattoo.
3,000!
He tattoos 3,000 across your face. You stumble out. And in the morning, you've blacked out at this point. So you wake up with a tattoo with 3,000 on your face and no memory of how it got there.
But you look at it and you go like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it's a cool tattoo.
Right now, I don't even know I have it.
You probably don't actually.
Yeah, I'm just riding around on my new bike like
yeah, so he's
You
pulling.
see through the red dust in front of you 3,000 written on his fucking forehead.
He's like running the donuts, and I'm like, sounds like our man Randy. And as I'm like finishing setting up my backpack, I start muttering the Italian opera that I hear as we walk up, and there's like the red tornado going, and I'm like trying to see him, like, okay, Randy, you done? Come on, calm down. It's the middle of the day. You don't want to blow through all your gasoline now.
It's about 11 a.m. at this point.
It's the middle of the fucking day. Yeah, I'm like, middle of the fucking day already. All right, come on, Randy. And I'm trying to yell like over the engine, the engine in the building, fucking.
As the engine turns off. The
Just all
Italian
this, like-
opera's very loud at this point. As you turn off the engine.
Yeah, I'm just like. Yeah, I go, Randy, man, good to see you.
What's wrong, Ratman?
What is wrong, little dog? How do you do, little dog? And I go, what's that?
What's what?
And your forehead.
That on the
What?
new tattoo. I like it. It's very good.
Tattoo.
Any,
I imagine
You look
the-
around, you kind
can I
of,
see
My
it
polished
through the
backpack.
motorcycle?
through the motorcycle, you wipe off a bunch of dust and you look, and clear as day, in, what color would you get it in?
Comic Sans.
That's not a color.
I'm assuming red.
Comic Sans.
Red. In a very, kind of Metallica-esque heavy metal font. You know the
Almost
you know
like that, where I was gonna say, remember 300?
Oh my god, yeah, you get the 300. But
Oh,
it's
and
an extra zero. And you see one of these zeros kind of has this little line going off of it where clearly he moved during the tattoo.
That's the part. That's the part where he was like he fell asleep during
Yeah,
the
it was
tattoo,
like-
and then he slumped in the chair.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a little line that kind of goes, but it's just kind of it's just the dent in his skin.
Yeah.
No ink.
I go. Yeah, really going well with the whole vibe, huh?
And I'm gonna look up with the biggest smile and be like, 3,000!
3,000! Yeah! I look over you and go, 3,000!
3,000! Every
3,000!
time 3,000!
3,000, man! Alright, turn this shit up. This is some good shit.
As you just crank it
Let's
up.
buggy! I just start going,
Do you
fucking
guys,
I'm like rattling around
Do you-
with
do
all
you
my
guys head
shit.
out?
We ride
I'm
off
gonna
into
watch
the
this.
sunset.
You ride off
I'm
into the
gonna
sun.
watch this scene for a bit, then get on my intercycle.
Okay.
Is this the start of our gang?
I offer again. Hey, Randy! Randy!
What, Ratman?
I noticed you were having a tough time driving a little bit. Now, I know Mez wants a little space from me from his car, because I'm pretty sure I've done enough damage to it over the past couple of days. You wanna drive it? You wanna valet? I'm totally fine with valeting you around if you need a driver for your nice car here.
Yeah, you can drive it.
See
There's
you
not a lot
later.
of room, so you're kind of gonna be like lovers on a motorcycle, but one of you's about 10 times the mass of the other one.
it'd be like he's
All I
taking
can
up.
think of is bound to.
It's kind of like it would be. I'm imagining it as he's the one that actually fills up the seat.
Oh, yeah,
and
and
I'm
you're
more or
kinda
less
on
just
his
sitting in
stomach.
his lap.
Can I get
He's
one
about
of those?
650
Can-
pounds,
can
and
I
you're
get-
probably about 60.
That's what I'm
Is
thinking.
there a
yeah.
way to like get one of those? Just like move the.
You
3,000.
3,000!
15 credits, you get a fucking
All
baby.
right.
baby
15 credits. What a fucking steal! How did I not think about this before?
It's a discount because he bought one yesterday, alright?
A baby. He bought a baby yesterday.
No, he bought a fucking. Look, it's a baby to some people, but this thing, between you and me, I wouldn't call it a baby.
Between
Aren't
you and me, she's a bit of a keeper. You know what I'm saying?
She's a little bit old to be a baby.
Dude.
Bada bing, bada babies.
We just formed an ultimate weapon because I can swing while you drive.
3,000.
You two ride off. Presumably, you're blasting Italian opera, like super loud.
I fucking
And I'm just doing this right now.
I pull out eyeglass. I pull out sunglasses. I fucking just
Come on.
while I'm riding in the little baby artist. I fucking put it on. I'm just like, let's roll.
There's very loud Italian opera. Are you gonna try and drown that out somehow with the other
with the
station?
talk shows.
There's a talk.
Fucking Rush Limbaugh playing
That's-
in the distance.
You basically have either Larry King or
Rush Limbaugh.
no, Rush Limbaugh. Italian opera.
Rush is dead. Oh, it's Larry King.
Are you drowning out?
God,
the,
why Rush? Because he's dead. This is what's happening now.
Are
He's
you
in the
drowning
sci-fi
out the
fantasy.
Italian opera as
No.
you ride alone?
No.
All right, yeah. You both ride off. You set for Arl, I presume.
as I rev up the engine in the baby strata, I'm like, this is my favorite part of this song. Fucking rev it, crank it, baby.
You two head off.
Let's go make history.
I want
3,000.
someone to roll a d12.
Go I.
I don't care. Fucking does the goddamn thing.
10.
10. No, just one person. Just one person. You drive through for many, many hours. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. As the day comes to a close, you have 3 more days to go. But the sun is setting, and you need to find a place to.
Randy tired.
I slow the bike down. And go. All right, Randy. It's been a couple hours. Your boy here, Ollie here's getting a bit tired. All right. Why don't you go ahead and set me down, and I'll set up my own thing. You do you, okay? Fucking. Fucking. He just like sets me down and I pop out my little legs out of the baby thing, and I just start
Absolutely.
walk away.
Do you two break camp?
I start my thing. I start setting up my tent.
Absolutely. Do you have a tent as well, Mez? Or are you using his tent? I don't remember.
I don't have a tent, so but remember, I'm just sleeping out with the stars.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you are way too big to fit in his tent.
He's got his weird fucking hippie
climb
thing.
Up to like a low branch, but still somewhat high. And like, too big for that. I just gonna.
Well, there's no trees on because this is a shitty desert. This is a shitty desert planet. This is like
There's cacti.
No,
You
there's
can
gonna
spread- cacti.
Is there a boulder?
There's a boulder. There is
gonna
plenty
just
of
lean
boulders.
up against the boulder.
Absolutely.
And be like,
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Absolutely. You make camp for the night.
Absolutely.
Italian opera still playing as you
Quietly.
now turn on the radio inside your tent.
I only turn it to like a mediocre amount while I work.
You've been listening to Italian opera all day, Mez. I don't know how that affects you psychologically. Let you know
Is
that your character.
Is this dude?
1d12 nature damage.
They're like
1d12 Italian damage.
Italian damage. The family says it for gods.
Oh shit.
Can't.
What do you need?
It's Italian time.
Something. Is that like desert?
Yeah, survival's gonna be.
Survival check to find the best boulder.
Are you doing that?
Why not?
Absolutely. Give me a survival check. Find the best boulder.
That's
15?
15.
So you find the first boulder, and it's pretty big, but then you kind of look over, and like 100 feet away, there's a bigger boulder. So you go to that one, and like, oh, that's a bigger boulder, and you look over, another 200 feet away, big boulder. Go over to that one. He's about 300 feet away at this point. Looking around, there's a very big further on forward. That's about 300 feet away. Another 300 feet away. He is running off. He's at least 300 feet away and moving towards the next boulder.
At this point, as I'm like in the middle of setting up my tent, I'm going, hey Randy!
Boulder!
It's a lot of miles between here and the Hive City. If that's where you want to go back, I mean,
Can I lift or push like
the biggest boulder?
Yeah. Can I start pushing?
Give me an athletics check.
That's a 12 plus a 11.
21. There is a massive boulder. This thing probably weighs a good couple tons.
I stand up from my tent building and I watch. I put my hands in my pockets and I just start watching.
As this boulder is very slowly coming towards you.
I go into my tent and I pull out the little folding chair that I have and I just unfurl it in front of the tent, set it down, and I start like wiggling my feet at the under the chair as I watch while I'm sitting there.
You're trying to sleep and you hear this thud, getting closer and closer and closer.
Hey Mez, you gotta see this.
I get up.
You see Randy is pushing this boulder that's probably, I mean, I said 1,500 pounds, but it's probably maybe a couple tons. Kind of rolling it up half at a time, half the circumference at a time. Where do you want to put this boulder?
Like right. I'm assuming it's like a campsite, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna put it kind of like where a tent would be next to his, and then just sleep outside, just perched up next to it.
He brings this boulder closer, and stops it feet from you.
You bring me closer to rock.
Christ.
I look over.
God damn.
I look over.
Oh my god, that's cringy, dude.
Cringe. I look over. Welcome to Foop. It's cringe. I look over at him as he like stops and he smiles. And I notice he's like just like a smidge. I notice he's like a smidge away from where the sun's gonna go up. So I go, hey, Randy, while you're at it, could you just go a little bit over a little bit? So you can just.
Do I have to do
just a little bit over?
Oh no, easily.
Yeah. That better rap, man.
A little more. Perfect. There you go. Fantastic.
The rock is a perfect sun shield in the morning.
And I have the front of the tent like right there too. So I'm like, fantastic. I'll see you in the morning, Randy. And I hop out from my chair and unfurl it.
It's like gets comfortable, snuggles into the boulder.
Yeah, absolutely. Next morning comes to you all. Nothing happens eventful in the night.
I unfurl the tent flap and I stand proud of my new sun shield.
Absolutely. The sun is almost blocking your sight, but a little bit crests over the top.
It's only
It
so
kinda,
much.
The sun goes by. The shadow starts from here.
Yeah, I'm just like, yep. Yeah, it's only so much boulder. Can't expect everything out of it.
Long bike ride and a hangover.
Yeah, I want to crawl up to the top of the boulder where he is. Is he on top of the boulder, or are you like perched
You're
on the side of it?
base.
Yeah, base. I'm kind of like.
Oh,
leaning-
based.
I'm leaning
Okay.
up
Yeah, he's
against
on the
it.
base. All right,
Based.
climb to the top.
Based. Okay, so I go over. Well, yeah, you know what? I will climb out on the top of the boulder.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like sitting there. I enjoy the view for a second. Look over and I go, "Hey, Randy!" Oh, hold on a minute. I think it might be like a
big number or a small number?
big number. Oh, I actually have more perception than I expected. 12.
12. You see coming in the distance, and if you're awake, you can give me a perception check as well if
Alright.
you want. You see in the distance what looks to be dust kicking up in the air coming from the
21.
south towards you. You definitely see this. It looks like some sort of caravan is approaching you, or some sort of vehicle. Who knows what it might be?
Hey, Randy! Randy! Miz, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's more like I'm yelling over the rocks, like, Miz, the fuck is that? What ho with your elf eye do you
Do
see?
ogres have?
Yeah, you have a fucking +8 to perception.
Oh yeah, you have fantastic
So,
hearing.
It is called ogre hearing.
So whenever.
Your jokes are ogre bearing.
I'm just about ogre with it, buddy.
Wow. Wow, these jokes have layers.
Oh my god.
Donkey.
I'm about donkey with you.
At this point, you can kind of hear
So I'll
of an engine coming
start
towards you.
waking up.
Randy!
I know. What rat man?
They got a couple there's a bit of a Mad Max situation going on just over yonder. I want to get ready for that.
I'm gonna climb on top of the boulder.
Absolutely.
Can
I say when he climbs up here, I'm like, oh, hey, welcome to the party. How you doing?
You look, and it looks to be. You're looking. You have a perception of what? 21.
21, yeah.
You're looking. It looks to be several vehicles. You suspect it's probably a trading caravan, or it could be a bunch of raiders who have several vehicles.
Can Randy see?
But they
I'm
don't
trying
look
to-
very. For raiders, you'd expect big guns, and you don't see a lot of big guns.
All right.
I can see
none
over
the-
the boulder if I just stand.
Oh, easily.
Okay,
It's
so
about
I'm
an
just gonna
8-foot
like
boulder.
be on my knees and just like face level with these guys and be like, "What's going on?"
Nonetheless, I'm going to be.
Yeah, I look over at him and I'm like,
Just
I'm going to take something of a more defensive stance.
Okay. Absolutely.
hey, by the way, since that's our first actual, who's he what's this thing? I don't think we actually been properly introduced. Yeah, so I'm Ollie. Yes.
Yeah. Describe. You
Okay.
two describe
Ollie.
yourselves to Randy. Actually.
Huh.
It's players.
Don't mind if I give you a quick little
right,
up
right
down.
as this caravan's coming, they're like, "Listen, man."
Yeah. Now's the time.
Like I'm sitting there like staring at it with like a little bit of fear, but then I'm like, by the way, in case we haven't actually met yet, my name is Ollie. Yes. So I'm only 3 feet ish.
You're about 3 foot.
3
He's
foot?
very small.
2 foot
Rat men
11.
are very
Yeah,
small.
Yeah, 2'11" ish. Ratman.
3 foot.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Big, elongate.
And you're like the grasshopper guy, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
two
like
feet.
roughly human size, maybe a little taller.
2'12".
I have slicked back red hair and red antenna that kind of glow.
He's trying to find a visual reference.
That
for
is
it.
a Lashunta. You see that thing?
Oh, I see.
That's an Lashunta.
Okay.
I don't know what color you are, but that one's green.
That's a
I'm
gross
like
ass mullet.
brownish.
Yeah, he's brown.
You've been trekking this whole time in a red ass mullet.
Not a mullet. Like
mohawk.
Not
Just a mohawk.
fucking mullet.
not a mullet.
What ho!
I'm wearing
Fucking,
like quite heavy armor, but and I'm quite bulky. Floating around my head is this weird like little moat of energy. That it's like black on the inside, but glowing bright orange.
Okay.
And
What does that stuff?
it turns into
Oh.
You
and
fucking
it
look
kinda
over like, what'd that do? And you go, turns into a sword. And he goes, whoa.
and I got a shield.
3,000.
And I got a shield on my back.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of shields, yeah. So I'm 2'12", and I have way too much shit on me for a little rat guy. I'm covered. My fucking hard suit is just full of just all this shit. I have it's like cargo pockets and it's big and it's bulky. I'm suited like this, and then I have this big fat black turtle shell on my back. You can see all these little panels on it. It's almost polished. But it's got some scuffs and shit here, and I have like the steel harness that like it's set up all over my chest to keep you see is attached it to.
So
Playing footsie under the table. Fuck off.
Oh well, I mean in that case.
So
What that?
At this point, the caravan arrives.
I look over like, oh that makes a sword. I don't get it either. It's some weird like hippie shit.
hippie.
Yeah, he's a hippie. He does this weird thing where he like sleeps out in the night at day. And
At this point, the caravan has approached you guys, and
I mean, if you want to be, I won't really talk to you as much.
I
anymore.
sleep outside.
It looks to be some sort of buggies with these large kind of vans in the back, and the guy in the buggy kind of raises his hand. Halt!
Me and
I'm not moving.
I'm still continuing this hippie thing with you.
Oh yeah. So I've been talking with him.
But I sleep outside. Am I
Well,
hippie?
I mean, I guess it's more of like you didn't really have the choice. He's
Halt,
doing it for a
travelers.
choice. You know?
He kind of like looks over.
I'll say hail.
Hail!
Hey, Mez, do you mind? I'm in the middle of a conversation here with my guy.
What's going on? And I'm gonna
I will
stand
jump
up.
down from the rock.
Oh,
and
alright,
I'll
never
take
mind
care
that.
of
He jumps down and kind of goes to shake your hand.
I stick my.
And
I'm
gonna
just like
stand
sitting
up
there.
right now. Too.
Oh, hey there! And he kind of reaches to shake your hand. You absolutely fucking manhandle this small human. Listen, I'm assuming y'all are travelers?
3,000.
Yes.
Right.
I'm still on top of the ball. I'm like, yeah.
Listen, just giving you a heads up. When you go to cross the rift up ahead in another day or so, there's gonna be somebody trying to rob you for money. Just a heads up. You can either go around or try and cross the bridge there.
Like gangbangers.
Yeah, that kind of sort, you know.
I think we'll be fine.
I'm gonna look at him and be like,
How much money?
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
they asked for us. They asked for 300 credits, and I said hell no. So I turned around. I didn't want to take. It's gonna take you a little longer though.
So,
They have 3.
I don't know, they got
3,000.
shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, by now, I'm
They
sure
look
they.
pretty fucking poor between you
Well,
and me.
well, when
They
I
get all
was,
mine.
I gotta
I'm
say,
gonna
I mean,
look at you guys and just be like,
I mean, you got.
3,000.
I'm quite certain somebody holding up a fucking facade of a toll booth on that end's
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
ain't
worth
no-
some
they
sort of
ain't-
money. They
They
ain't kind
ain't
of
no
a.
fucking toll booth.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
ain't no
saying.
fucking toll booth.
They gotta have some sort of
They just a
money
bunch of
on their
fucking
heads.
No good raiders, all right.
The authorities? Well, I mean, raiders,
They
I'm
ain't no
sure.
fucking
There's a-
authorities.
Yeah,
They ain't even dressed like authorities. I've been armed. I traveled between
Look.
Har and the Hive Market. I ain't seen nobody
Look.
dressed like these fools. All right.
does this dude have like any weapons on the side that I can kind of
Give me a perception check.
Now,
5.
5 plus 8, I think, for 13. You see, it looks to he has a few guns, but looks to be he's also pretty fucking poor.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, cool.
No, just what looks to be some sort of laser turrets that he has set up
These are
on his buggy.
well,
if you take it off, will it still work?
Engineering check. Give him -2 to this.
Yeah,
An
no.
11? Hard to say.
hard to say, partner. I look at him and go, well. I slide down the boulder and I go, well, I'm quite. Well, it's like
Give me a reflex
when I
save.
slide. Well, because I have the shell, which like throws me off balance. So all you hear is it. As I slide, it's like. Okay, there it is. Reflex, you said?
Reflex.
That is a 7.
So you're like, what were you saying?
I'm like, well.
Well, here's the thing. Face first into the fucking dirt.
So I bump into it. It's like, and then bump. I hit like a certain ramp, and then I fucking, and then fall down.
Yeah.
But then after a second, after like a cold second of silence of my fucking brain resetting, I'm just
kind
like,
of stands there.
I'm really entertained by the image of this because I feel like your nose kind of just jams into the dirt a little.
yeah. And then you hear that fucking of my nose popping out from the dirt. I go,
Don't you
Well-
have your
well, here's
spacesuit
the
on,
thing.
You do have a spacesuit on.
oh,
Probably
okay. Well, I mean the nose piece.
though? Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I go. Well, the thing is, I'm quite certain the only thing that they're an authority of is being a bunch of jackasses. Am I right?
Fucking amen to that, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, thanks for the tip, man.
Yeah, no worries. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
No problem, man.
And he gets on the buggies and they speed away, leaving you alone in camp.
You think those men have 3,000 on them?
That's a great question, Mez.
Yes. I don't-
Fantastic, Randy. It sounds like a yes.
Get that 3,000.
All right. You like that idea, Mez?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, Randy, we're good to go.
When he's on me in the heart,
When he is
will
on
see
top of me.
like, is there a way to cover him up, possibly?
Well,
Aside
thing
from my
is,
heart.
the vest goes over things, and you
Yeah.
don't really have a lot of clothing as an orc.
Yeah.
You'd have to block
That's
him with your
racist.
arms, and it's kind of awkward because then he can't drive. So no. I'm gonna say no.
No?
Unless you found something to cover him up with.
On the way, I'll just keep an eye for, like, grapes or some shit.
I mean-
I don't know.
Give me
Like,
a perception check.
Abandoned
Fucking-
buggies or
Hide
something.
me as a secret
13.
weapon.
13. You have like what, a +8?
For perception?
Yeah.
When's that?
I believe it's at the very ippy tippy top. It's like perception.
Oh, yeah,
+8.
+8.
Look, man, that's weird.
Like a broken down caravan?
I'm assuming you guys are heading out.
Well,
You spot-
I'm in a rush, but yeah.
Right, as you head out, after several hours, you do notice way off in the distance, in the direction you're headed, kind of off an angle, what looks to be some sort of metal debris of some sort.
We should go check that out.
What?
We should go check.
Oh, yeah, we're right.
We should go check that out. Hide juice.
I turned down the Italian opera.
I'm going to open up a telepathic conversation. What are we doing?
Which one are you talking about?
Mez.
You
Mez.
hear this voice in your head. So what are we doing?
What was that?
I go, no, trust me. Hey, it happened to me too. Shut the fuck up, Mez. You're scaring the new hire. No, it's okay. Quit struggling. You're tossing me around.
Give me
No.
a piloting check.
Quit struggling, Randy. You're tossing me around.
You're watching as you say that. This
Oh,
fucking,
fuck.
motorcycle goes as Randy is freaking out. What'd you get?
I crit 26.
Holy.
And it looks like it's about to go down.
fucking,
And then
like,
it very
perfectly
quickly
conjured-
snaps back up into place.
I
And he starts to keep
fucking,
driving.
I like perfectly compensate for any rocking he's doing. I'm just like, Randy, please
Yeah,
stop.
You start, and
please.
it goes down a little
Just
bit and
throw
it
it
kicks
past
back
the
up,
guy.
and he is maintaining the fucking drive.
Randy, sorry. Scary.
Hey, no. Hey, I pat him above here, like, hey, no worries. That's why you got me as a driver, ain't that right? Anyways, Mez, what the fuck were you talking about?
What are we doing?
So if I...
We're taking a stop. I think he
If I
said something about his
talk,
parents
does he
being
hear it,
there or
or does it have to
something.
be-
I didn't really hear it.
Oh, okay.
Is it two-way telepathic communication?
So,
You can
I'm still
talk.
gonna be talking like I'm talking to him, not
But
knowing
like,
that it's just
like
the-
his brain processing the word picks up to him as well. Nice,
But I'm
man.
still talking, so
Yeah.
he can hear me just like, yeah.
You hear a telepathic link. You hear the telepathic voice of Randy, but you also hear the real voice of Randy.
So it's like
And he's doing
feedback.
both. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's like feedback for you. And
I'll,
you're like,
I'll just close the loop at that point.
he's had enough. He's had enough of Randall. It's
And
so
telepathic communication comes to a close. Where are you heading?
So much for our telepathic fucking Facebook chat group.
Randy want to see if he can hide you that.
I mean, I don't feel very comfortable transporting all that with us at the same time.
No,
unless you're planning
Little
on
bit,
fucking
right
pulling an orphan situation here where you just ditch me out here in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, no. Hide you. And highwayman.
Wait. As I'm like pulling up my goggles. Telling me you're trying to do some sort of like, you're trying to like cage me in here?
No, not cage. When people rob us. You small, Ollie.
Yes.
We hide. You have blaster.
I got a big blasty. Yeah, that's right.
So when they run and me rip off
You guys are
metal,
talking about the size of the
blast
blaster.
them.
And covering up this blaster of sorts.
Yeah, that's right. Ollie's got a big blaster.
And I think he's just talking normal. I'm like, then you. I don't pick up your.
You head over.
Indoor windows.
You head over to this.
I'm still trying
he's
to
like
convince him.
He's talking about the cage thing, and I'm like, you know what, Randall? I think you're more of like a doer than a teller. So how about we demonstrate this? Yeah, let's drive over there. Let's see what happens.
You see them veer off towards something that you kind of can't see, but as you look over, it looks to be some weird metal thing.
I put my goggles back on,
I'll
and
follow.
then I
Follow?
begin my
Excellent.
drive.
You make your way over.
On the highway to hell.
That's playing on the radio.
Would that be considered classical?
ACDC classical.
I'm
You
on
head over.
the-
It looks to be. You've seen this before. This looks to be spaceship wreckage. Into the
Oh,
fucking dirt.
oh, it's my natural habitat. That's what I'm talking
There's
about.
no smoke or anything, but
Yeah, it's been here for a
the-
while.
yeah.
Most of the shit out here in Akaton's been here for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh
About
yeah.
500 years old.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Randy.
And I'm gonna go up to the thing and like try to like dumbly measure myself, going up and looking at it. And
It's stretch your arms out. A little bit bigger than your arms,
I
but
fucking-
not that much.
I'm like sitting here going like, yep, that's not how this goes, Randy. Here, get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna show you how a real professional does this.
What are you doing?
And I pull out and I set my backpack down and I get awake.
What are you doing with all that?
I mean, whatever the fuck I'm assuming he's like talking in my ear while I'm sitting here trying to like.
oh, I'm trying to measure, so I'll be like,
we make metal cover you, and then take metal off and blast highwayman.
Give me an engineering check. Assuming you're going to make a metal cage that goes over his chest, like
Yeah.
fucking.
So based on what he's saying and what
You're the
he's like
engineer.
visualizing to me, it sounded to me like he wants me to give him some sort of crude Iron Man suit that has a container for me to fucking just chill in the front of him. Like,
absolutely. Give me
can I get out of
like some fucked up.
I mean, you can take it that way. I'm just thinking of like a little.
You're literally just looking for a metal cover to go over his
Betty
chest.
Radio. Betty Radio. Remember that one? Remember from fucking Gamma 5? Betty? When Tara was playing Betty? The fucking robot that had the
I
radio?
remember
Yeah.
Betty.
And then the Honolulu Hawaii astronomy
Yes,
t-shirt.
roll
that you
me
had.
the fucking thing.
But yeah, I'm assuming it's some sort of like perverse fucking Halloween costume where you like have your head in the cage and you're like pretending to be the guy in the cage. But it's in reality, you're the one with the legs.
You watch as they pull over. Ollie starts to like take off pieces of the metal. He starts to like make something.
I'm gonna
get
get
homework.
off of the motorcycle and ask, any chance we could repair this?
Repair what? Your fucking tricycle?
The ship.
We got the. Oh man, that's a great idea, Randy.
What's your engineering? Roll
21.
21. You can easily construct something of your needs. I'm assuming it's literally just a metal cage to hold you or cover you.
Well, I mean, it's gonna take a minute for me to do the thing. My initial projection was, like I said, this fucked up like Iron Man suit with like a box that I fucking sit in. But I'm assuming Randy just goes like, no, just the box part, So then I'm like, oh, and then I just fucking.
You make a metal cover that can kind of go over you, and there's this little slit for your eyes. And there's a little bump for the nose.
I want to fucking.
You can very easily take it and rip it off at a moment's notice.
I want to put in a one of those ocular retractors in a perfect spot for me to fucking from my shoulder.
You make a little hole for your shoulder cannon.
For my shoulder cannon
Absolutely.
as well. In case it has to go. In case I gotta rapid fire.
That could literally be on top and pops out like that, so only I can see the little hole.
You spent about 2 hours making this.
But then Mez is bringing up this whole like repairing a ship thing. I don't know when you first bring this up and how much of the hole I have ripped out by this point.
Well, you would know this is a part of a spaceship from about 500 years ago.
Oh.
There's no power core. There's no engine. This looks to be some piece of corridor.
So essentially, so this is just like a chunk that just came off in re-entry.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
I misunderstood.
Yeah. This isn't a full spaceship.
Okay, then
I'm like an X-wing, and I'm like peeling it apart for this crude ass thing. It's like, maybe we could just get a ship out of this.
if it's that, then I don't think I would have said that.
2 hours go by.
The fucking Avengers theme is playing as we like suit up for like.
My suit up, it's just you take this piece of metal, and there's another piece that goes around the neck, and it just goes just right there, and it kind of rattles a little bit as you drive.
Not gonna lie, it's very warm in here.
Yes, you take all that ogre body.
And now I'm driving. I don't think you can.
I'm just like sitting in there like in the fetal position.
Don't worry, Randy have a plan. And then I'm gonna look at Mez and be like,
Highwayman, no.
Yes.
Ollie here, so when he get close, rob us. Wow, and what? Ollie go bang.
He just goes, Ollie, you ready? Fucking knock down the
Absolutely. You carry on forward. You head north. At this point, it's starting to get a little late in the day. But you finally see ahead of you as the sun is setting called the Idao Rift. And it is this massive, like, Grand Canyon-sized valley that goes all the way across the planet. There's a number of ways to get across. Mostly people either make a bridge or there's a few pieces of fallen starship that you to drive across. In front of you looks to be one of these bridges that I mentioned that was constructed, and a number of bandits. You actually see 4 bandits outside with guns, and they see you approach. All right, well, do you approach first of all?
we're gonna get ready because Randy's still somewhat smart enough to know that these guys are smarter for the plan now. So,
Okay, Ollie.
and I'm gonna open up.
I was having a nice little nap. What the fuck going on here?
Ollie, look.
And you see through the little eye slit of one of these bridges,
Fucking
4 little raiders.
Yep, that's them, all right. That's them.
You see this as well. You were here for this whole thing.
Ollie,
Alrighty.
wait. Ollie. Yes. Can you talk in head again?
Yes, I can. I say telepathically.
And then I'm just.
Okay? He is thinking.
And
It's a hard thing to do for ogres.
How far away are they?
Every time he does that.
Well,
it
at
just
this
confuses
point,
me.
you're a decent. They're at the edge of your
Like-
vision.
like
You
if he
haven't
had
really
a
approached them
plan,
yet.
Randy had a plan, but the moment he talks, he just gets confused again.
He's like, okay, is it Mez or is it God?
yeah.
Not quite sure. Does God have a British accent?
Does Mez have a British accent?
Not really.
Is Mez British?
All right.
How we do this now?
Give me a perception check. That are looking.
Oh, sure.
22?
22. Plus 8 for you? So 17? Okay, you do notice what looks to be
15 on my part.
15. Absolutely, you all see this. There is about halfway through the. You see 4 guards up front. Halfway across the bridge, it looks to be 2 towers were kind of made out of random pieces of sheet metal and an actual solid gate that goes across the way. That is actually blocking the path. But that's about halfway across this bridge.
No, it's Kiwi.
At this point, the 4 guards that are at the front of that bridge, one of them raises their hand towards you guys.
Oh,
You're
yeah, the
you're
accent.
you're beyond earshot.
The accent, Tara. I get the joke.
That's funny, Tara.
New Zealander ass accent. All right. All right. Well, biggest first hurdle will be the big fat door in the middle of the bridge. We got a couple options. We could try and blow it up through it. Could just try and run through it. Just drive the bike right through it. Either way, we're going through it.
You can stop and kill them all.
How many are there for?
There's 4 here. You don't know if there's anyone on those towers in the gate, and who knows what's on the other side of that bridge. Give me a perception check. See if there's a rock nearby suitable.
Oh, I got a 12.
No, you're not quite. There's a lot of rocks. None of them seem drivable.
I don't want to pay 300 credits. I don't have 300 credits.
Fucking, we all get over here and it's like, actually, I don't want to pay 300 credits.
I think we should just kill them all.
Ready, Ollie? And I'm gonna wave at the dudes and start heading towards them.
Are you like speeding towards them, or are you just driving casually towards them?
Somewhat casually.
Somewhat
right
casually? Ogre casually?
Now. Yep.
You follow them since you're on your own bike.
Yeah.
You follow behind. They approach you, and they look to be dressed in some sort of uniform. Or they all have what appears to be some sort of uniform. And the guy in the very front that raises his hand, halt! Halt!
Halt, get off the bike and be like, hello, highwaymen. And then
And
start getting
You notice
close.
that all 4 of them have rifles.
Yep, and I'm gonna get as close as I can till they get somewhat aggressive.
Yeah, they're starting to like, halt! This is
Hello,
all
highwaymen.
security. If you want to pass, 300 credits.
300 credits. Ollie,
Give me are you trying to be sneaky, like are we close?
No, I'm just saying.
Ollie, we close? Ollie?
Yeah, he's like, he kind of gives you a weird look.
I have the cannon ready.
I'm just gonna keep going and be like, highwaymen, do you have 3?
Give me a stealth check, quick.
I'm trying to just be like 3,000 credits. He's just dumb and he's freaking trying to get up as.
Whoa,
The only thing
and
going
all
through
of
it
4
is-
of them have now drawn their rifle and they're
And
kind of
that's
pointing
when
at you.
wait, how far away am I?
At this point,
Technically.
I'd say about 60 feet away.
Okay, so then now I stop.
What are you doing while this happens? I'm assuming you pulled up behind them.
Are they even paying attention to? They just see
They
a giant
look.
ogre.
Give me a sense motive check.
6.
6. You have a +1 to wisdom. So 7.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Okay.
I have a -1. 15.
15. No one has commented about
The microwave that's on his
about.
chest.
Pretty much. Look, man, ogre armor is very weird. What are you doing?
It's an AC unit, bitch.
I could do the really fun but stupid thing, or I could do the smart thing.
Well, I don't know, Mez. You're gonna.
Depends if you want another really close TPK like the last 2 sessions or not.
It depends. It depends on whether or not Mez is going the solo route or if he's gonna fully embrace the 3000 team. Team 3000.
I definitely want to embrace the team.
Team 3000 sounds
Yeah.
like the Team 3000 route.
I'm thinking like I'm thinking I just run one of them over, jump off. You know
Pull out
that.
my guns in a circle as I'm driving by.
Here. Just throwing it out there. As he's driving, if anyone tries to look over toward I'm gonna try to keep it as an attack thing. Like me physically, I'm gonna try swing whenever you.
Okay, well, at this point, you're still about 60 feet away.
Can I throw my club?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You also, on your character sheet, you do have a laser pistol, but it doesn't do a lot
Wait,
of
I
damage.
have a
You have a laser pistol.
Wait, I've had
a laser pistol. It is on your character sheet. It does 1d4 plus 3.
I'm gonna shoot one. I'm just gonna at the moment.
I'm gonna hand solo. I'm gonna.
You're gonna quickly draw it. Are you actually gonna go run them over?
Yes.
Absolutely. Give me a piloting check real quick. As you hear, as the inner cycle, the very rich inner cycle, starts driving straight forward, and they all, as they were staring at this ogre,
17.
17. That's pretty good.
Slams
They all-
the box. The Oculus opens up to find a big fucking cannon. And plasma just chucks
you
out.
watch as they all turn the rifle towards the inner cycle that's charging at them. You pull out, fire off a shot, roll to hit. Are you also shooting at this point? I'm assuming you're not.
Yeah, I'm fired at it.
Yeah,
Roll
no,
a hit?
I don't know if you heard that, but I'm like, ole, and I hit it. Let's go.
Swerve at one on the side, hoping to make him kind of jump and roll off.
What am I adding to this?
Dives, trying to get out of the way, and you clip his legs. Roll me 2d4.
1,
1,
4.
4, absolutely fine. Was it 10 damage? You
plus
hit
8.
him, and he dives, and he. Well, that's a 20.
You actually hit with that thing.
Looks
Yeah.
like he's about to go over the edge, and he quickly catches himself and stands up and grabs his rifle off the ground. What is the roll to hit?
I got a 19.
19, goddamn.
I got a 13.
A 13.
So we're pretty close to the edge, right?
We're just wrecking these
You're
dudes.
60 feet away, about in the middle. Same for you. You're, at this point, now at the edge of the cliff
I'm going to
with your intersect.
attune to graviton.
Absolutely. Do you jump off?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you bring the thing to a stop?
Yeah.
Okay, you bring it to a stop. Pull out your sword for graviton. Both of your attacks hit. Roll damage for both.
Oh, where's my?
You also have a plus to hit too. I don't know if you see.
We already accounted
Ranged,
for that.
it's
So
plus 8, so
1d4
plus
plus
3.
3.
Fire. And on
So
a
you
crit,
need
you do
D4.
burn.
4.
4. Yeah,
7.
7 damage. And for you, Mr. Goodman, you also hit.
Oh shit! I actually hit. I wasn't
It's
expecting
EAC,
that.
correct? Your gun? EAC?
I believe so.
Yeah, EAC is gonna hit.
If it is,
It's plasma damage, so yeah, that's the AC.
Okie dokie.
They're just like, hey.
Was I? Well, I mean, we were sitting there standoffishy for a while, and I'm stuck in the fucking microwave. Was I able to calculate?
Oh yeah, you can get.
Calibrate? Calibrate was the
Sure,
word I
that's
was
a
looking for.
move action. Sure.
Yeah, no, it's not like
So you're not doing
it's not
anything
like
else
I'm
with a move
moving
action.
anywhere. 10, right? We had a +2 for some reason, right?
Plus 2 because your second level.
Yeah.
That's
or is
right.
that to hit or to damage?
Yeah.
Well, because
That's the
I had the
damage,
plus.
It's
No, it was plus my mechanic level. That was right. So it was +2. So I have a 10. 10
You have
damage.
10 damage, absolutely. And
Fuck.
are you two shooting different targets?
I'm assuming that
because I shot.
I'm
right?
assuming that I shoot the closest guy, and I'm assuming he shot the closest guy.
Well, you probably shot the first guy that moved, and you shot the closest guy. Let's see if they're the same person.
Yeah.
Nope. They're different people. Shot
Okay.
two different people. And that's different from your guy, who is
Wow.
almost dead and is at the edge of the cliff, and he just barely stood up. And
Just a
we're on
smorgasbord.
initiative from everyone.
Alrighty.
By the way, it's a bit of a there's a consequential
Oh,
amount
nice.
of kickback from the from
Amazing
your
roll.
microwave.
12.
12.
12. You have a... Okay.
7.
7. Absolutely. 2 12s go first.
Alrighty.
Wow, nice. Let's go,
You
boys.
said he's almost dead.
He looks to be very fucked up as you rode over his legs.
Alrighty.
He's fucking like oh my legs.
He
Ah.
stood up, but he is not looking very hot.
He's like trying to stay. It's like knees are all wobbly.
Yeah.
Can I move closer and then shoot the same dude I shot?
Absolutely.
Fucking here, protect
30
me,
feet, and you
brother.
pull out. You have that pistol, and you shoot him again. He's absolutely terrified that
That's
this
a
ogre.
6 plus a 4.
I think you have a plus.
No,
8.
it's a 9. It's a 9.
Wait, 9?
Remember the dot.
Oh.
The dot indicates where it's on the bottom. So 8, 17.
17. 17 hits. Roll damage.
I'm going to attack the guy I just ran over.
Absolutely. Are you stabbing him?
I could get off the bike.
He's
Yeah.
right next to the edge.
Yeah, yeah, I'll stab him with the sword.
Absolutely.
I
Roll
got
to
another
hit.
4. Oh my fucking
7.
God.
It's Evan. Evan does
That's
this.
14 damage. He is
9.
9 does not hit. I am sorry.
Even though he's prone?
He's not prone. He got up.
Oh, okay.
He's fucking wobbly knees though.
He is wobbling. He's not doing so good. But 9 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
Should just
7 damage. Yeah, he is the guy that you shot once in the chest. You shoot him again, and there's 2 red circles in his chest. He does
Now
not
he
look
has
happy.
4 nipples.
Very true. And then that comes down to what'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
7 still beats these guys.
Oh, let's
dang,
go,
I'm still
dude.
within 5 feet of the guy.
You were still within 5
I'm
feet.
sitting there just like,
These guys don't know what hit them. They're just like,
No, no
what?
kidding.
fucking, I'm just like sitting on the microwave, just like,
Are you doing anything else
fucking
besides that?
cranking the gun.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so as he's like stumbling around, doing whatever the fuck he's doing, I'm just in here just like, trying to crank the next shot in.
Slowly roll it.
And I just go, let my aim be true, Randall.
Randall. I'm Randy.
Yeah, point me where you need me, Randy.
I'm gonna.
Oh, not that bad. 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Let's go. Give me. All right. Bomb. As he gets another, from his chest, and a big fat wad of hunkin' love just comes screaming at him for 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Assuming you're attacking the same one you attacked previously.
I mean, I don't know if he's moved around at all, but
Not
I'm
yet.
keeping it aiming.
I just
at,
kind of
Absolutely.
did the cowboy thing of moving forward and then pulling it out and shooting.
Yeah, so I'm probably. Same
It's
guy.
now their turn. Assuming you guys aren't doing anything else. You're not doing anything else.
yeah.
You already had your turn.
I mean, I'm just.
Cranking, absolutely. At this point, one of them, 3 of them are shooting at you, as Big Scary Ogre. One of them is going to try and throw you off. That is the guy that you ran over.
Engaging
He
in
tosses
combat.
his rifle to the ground and reaches over and tries to fucking manhandle you to the side. What's your KAC?
15, so he has to hit a 20.
He has to hit a 23. That is a 14 plus 6 is a 20. That does not hit. He tries to wrestle you to the side.
You're just too damn greasy.
Does nothing. You have 3 shots coming your way, though.
Sweet.
That one's a crit.
Damn.
That one is a 23. This is old EAC. That's a 14 EAC.
EAC is 14.
14.
So they all 3 hit.
That all hits. Fantastic. Not exactly. 2, 4 damage, and you're also on fire now. 3 damage. 6 damage. 10, 13 damage to you. And you are on fire at this point. 15 damage.
Keep in mind, I am on him.
Yes.
I am a part of him. And he does have a big steel metal
I
box
did not think of that.
in his center of mass.
Roll me a D100.
Yeah, because if they're aiming center mass, they have a steel box and then me before they hit him.
Roll me a D100. This is to see how many shots you take.
28.
28. You are fine. The shots all go into the ogre.
Okay.
Top of the round. it's
Fucking, I just hear like a. I'm like,
Wait.
ah!
Dude, I shot before 5 or.
He is just barely alive. Same with the guy you shot. Actually,
know.
same. You got all 3 of the guys.
All
you
3
attacked.
are on death's
How far
door.
away is he?
At this point, 30 feet away.
I run up, pick him up, and try to vein snap him.
Absolutely.
Oh my
There'd be
God.
A physical attack with
Fucking
a plus 11.
snap him over the box.
Snap
that
him.
I'm
Oh
on.
my god.
I watched that.
Fucking snap me.
How do you kill him? How do you kill him?
Snap. No, not over your knee. Snap him over the box.
Yes, over the box.
Fucking-
But you
and I just hear like,
you watch as this ogre Randy storms forward.
I'm like
grabs his sword.
rattling around in the
His
box.
poor guy dressed as a security guard. And he's like, crack! As his spine, you watch go. He is
Can I
silent.
just toss
Fucking
his body
cracks
towards
him
the
over
other
the box.
dude?
Yes. What are you doing at this point?
Attacking
Like
the guy.
as you're running
Roll
towards it, I'm just like rattling around in there, and they
That's gonna
fucking.
be
I finally
13.
hear that.
13.
And you just see the body.
Do you hit KAC or EAC?
Can't
What the
see.
fuck was that?
KAC. That
Randy,
one hits.
Randy,
Okay.
are we okay? Randy, everything okay?
And you just see the body
It's
come
gonna
down.
be
Randy.
9 damage. Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh my
How much he
God,
got?
Randy, that was hot.
I'm going to stab him in the heart and then kick him off the edge.
Absolutely. And as that happens, you look over to Mez, who pierces one straight in the heart at the edge, and then Sparta kicks him off as he flies off his glowing sword into the like 4-mile deep canyon below.
Yeah, Mez does that.
Damn. He like
and this is my second or third turn attuned.
This is your second turn.
Okay, so alright. Next turn I'm fully attuned.
Perfect. Your turn now at this point, Mr. Goodman. And are you moving at this point?
I'm going to move to the one person who hasn't been attacked.
Yep, he is on the opposite side at this point.
Okay.
You can get like 2/3 of the way there.
Alright, fair enough.
So, I'm assuming a couple seconds of me dealing with the aftershock of piecing together what just happened.
Yes.
Because I'm in the fucking microwave. And then when I finally realized that he just cracked a dude in half over the box that he said he'd protect me, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna start charging again. Just fire at the first guy I see.
Absolutely, roll a hit.
Guys.
Oh yeah, they're not doing so good, you know.
Not doing so good.
They're not doing so good, you know.
Ba-bum.
That's a 4.
4, so 6.
6.
Yeah, he's not exactly like the best
And
position.
this white, hot, glowing piece of metal with molten drips coming off it goes into the canyon.
Well, they're gonna love that relic in 1300 years.
At this point, the two Garas have watched one get kicked off the side. They're seeing at the grinning ogre that just murdered their friend.
He's just like, oh!
And he's like, shit! As he turns and hauls ass.
Yeah, how's that for your 300-pound fucking pass, huh, buddy?
They are hauling ass, and one of them reaches into their little comm, and they say something we can't hear. They are 120 feet away. They haul ass. Straight away. Isn't that your guys' turn? What are you doing?
I'm gonna get back on my motorcycle and chase him down.
Absolutely. I'd say for one turn, you both can get on the motorcycle, assuming that includes you, because you haven't gotten off.
Can I take him out?
Can I take him out of the box?
You flip it open, and he wait, no, he's on a strap, so you're free of your metal prison.
Yeah.
But you're still following him because you're still attached to him.
I open, yeah, as
Well,
soon
you
as the
gotta
box
drive the
opens.
motorcycle.
As soon as the box opens, the fucking, like the cool air, well, I mean, relatively cool air comes in, and I'm like,
Ali, drive.
I'm assuming you guys get on and immediately start driving.
motherfucker! Yeah. I start driving the thing.
They both, at this point, you both start driving. They look to that ran away, turn around and look towards you guys, and they look towards each other. They pull out their rifles. They're like looking at each other, and then they both evens or odds.
Me?
You evens or odds?
Even.
The first one looked at. Even they hit you.
You're the first one to look at.
Odds. They both turn towards Mez, and they fire at your inner-cycle.
All right.
Well, the first one doesn't hit.
That's what I'm talking about, Randy.
Second one doesn't hit. Roll 7 and 8.
Driving. And you have the
Both shots.
I'm gonna have a club and the gun.
Off into the
What kind of SSX
up on
shit
the
is
dusty
this,
bridge.
man?
And they both, seeing that their shots completely missed and panicked, they turn and try and run away another 30 feet.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
So how far away from me are they now?
Let's look with
I'm
your.
gonna ask if I'm allowed to.
What's that?
Free-handed?
Well, technically,
Since
because
I'm driving, he's gonna
and
go
he has the
gun in
shoulder
one
thing,
hand, club in
and
the
I
other.
can have a club and the gun in one. Can we just be like moving and mobile and never stopping?
Sure, but it is going to require a piloting check.
I got that.
Yeah.
Piloting check. And you're driving forward as well.
Yeah. How far am I?
You think we should?
You
try
can
this?
run them
Should
over
we
if
go
you want this
smarter?
turn.
Randy.
I'm going to
Randy?
get close to
Smarter?
both of them.
Yep.
And black hole.
Okay.
Black hole.
Randy's
Tell me what
already
black hole
going
does.
like this, so-
They have
Start
to make
cheating
a
it.
save.
Wagging wobbles.
Here, let me check the details.
Well, I'll try to drive a little closer.
I'm waiting for him to look up his ability real quick.
Alrighty.
This might
Okay.
affect what you guys do. So I'm waiting.
Fucking suddenly just spawns a wormhole behind him, and I'm
Honestly,
like,
yes. Basically, yes.
I turn to the right.
When I'm fully graviton attuned, as a standard action, I can pull any number of creatures within 20 feet of you.
Closer to you.
Yes. Each target must succeed at a fortitude save or be pulled feet towards me.
Absolutely. Are you like driving between them and having them go?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fort save. What's the DC?
14.
14. That one does not make it. That one's even worse. You're watching as these two are running away. Mez speeds forward ahead of you and does some weird magic shit. And you watch this black force from him reach out. These lines of energy.
And it touches faith.
They grab both of them and pull them off their feet straight towards them.
Fucking rip them off their feet, and he's like, ah!
And they both quickly hit the side of the motorcycle, fall to the ground. And...
Granted, it only pulls them 10 feet, so I don't know if they...
Yeah, but you take up 5 feet.
Okay, yeah.
There's 25 feet between them. That's enough for them to both be next to the motorcycle. They fall to the ground, and they stand up, but you're now storming past them. Are you gonna stop?
Like, I'm gonna stop right as I black hole.
Piloting check, and what are you two doing?
Well,
I have no idea.
He literally pulled
15.
them off.
but like
Both of them are pulled off their feet, and they hit the ground, and they both start scrambling to get up as Mez brings that thing to a stop.
if he's driving, how do we do this? 'Cause if
Well,
you're driving,
my
am I
current
allowed to use 2 attacks.
my current objective is just to drive as close as possible for him to start shooting and working.
Yeah, if full attack is a thing.
And full attack is a -4 to both weapons, both attack rolls.
So
I
you'd
think
instead
there's
get a
slightly
plus
different rules
4
if you're
and
using
a
two
plus
weapons.
7.
Could be
Okay.
wrong.
But you can still do it.
So if he drives,
Wait, what 2 weapons are you using?
I
A
have
laser
club
gun and a big
laser.
club.
Oh, okay.
Say, I don't know that I have any rules written directly in front of me, but I know a full attack is 2 attack. Full attack, 2 attacks, -4 to each.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have him close and I'm gonna try to baseball.
Absolutely. Are you just driving?
Oh, I'm driving.
Give me a piloting check. You give me an attack roll.
15
Fif-
plus 4, 19.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
I think it's either 18 or 19.
18 or 19, yeah, you're fine. You hit. And what's your total? It's like 15 plus 11.
But for strength.
This is an attack hit.
Oh, what's it?
You can give a plus 11 to a war club.
Oh yeah.
So
It is
that
in fact 19.
that's gonna hit their KAC plus 8. Definitely. Are you sweeping them off their feet?
I was thinking just 10.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, do damage then. Yeah, do damage. I'm gonna say you get an extra
10.
You get an extra D4 because they are so annoying. I think you have a plus.
Because
to
they're
damage.
such little shits.
I got a 4, a 10, and whatever my plus is.
So 21 damage. Absolutely.
Goodbye, head.
That man's head is eviscerated.
That man's head explodes.
And I'm gonna
next
let
to you
out
guys. Varun, Mez, as you turn and stop,
I
and you
recoil.
look to fight one of them. Here. As one of their heads explodes after being hit with a war club right in front of you.
I recoil from the red mist that sprays all over my
Reference.
side.
At this point, are you gonna stop or you just keep driving? At this point, you're about halfway to the gate.
I'm assuming some of it, I'm just hit with it. I'm splattered with it. I'm Nickelodeon slime with this shit. Just heads all over me. I'm like, I'm like wiping this shit off my hard suit. And, well, I'm assuming I need to take another turnaround, but I'm like wiping I turn and I'm driving away-ish, just trying to focus more on wiping my fucking helmet off with
you're
blood.
doing 180 and driving back away
Well,
the way you can?
Right now, I'm just driving away, so that way I can just focus on wiping
So
the
you're
shit
still
off my
driving
helmet.
across the bridge towards the gate.
But then when I'm done wiping the shit off my helmet, I'm gonna turn back around and then go for that. That's my current mindset.
Got you. Next round of combat, or actually going back to the one guy who stands up, sees you right next to him, sees you two that just drove past.
Does he see?
The other
Oh
guy that
yeah, he watched his friend as he got up, turned to look at his friend, and his head exploded right next to him as this ogre's maniacally laughing, and probably the Yusoki.
No, I'm going. Randy.
3,000.
Going. Ew, Randy.
All you've been hearing now is just the muttering of.
My God.
Let me see.
Whatever.
Beast, dude.
This guy goes, "Oh, I fucking hate Raiders. I surrender. Sticks his arm straight up in the air. What are you
Wait,
guys doing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say raiders?
Yeah, I thought you were raiders. That's why you're hitting us.
Aren't you the guys trying to put a toll on this bridge?
We're with security. What the fuck? What the hell's going on?
I look back.
I'm still
no.
like driving away as I'm wiping the shit off my
Yeah,
helmet.
you're watching. He's swiping it off his face, and he's starting to turn around this fucking ender cycle towards you guys.
He may have made a mistake.
What are you doing at this point?
Closer.
You're scooch up. You're not.
Yeah,
gonna
scooch
pick up
up.
on
Get a little closer.
How close are we to this dude?
I'd say it took you moments to swipe off your face.
Do I recognize the logo? Their security
Culture
company?
check.
Shoot him.
And roll the hit. He's easily within range. I'll say you have a -2 to hit.
No, that's a.
-2, you're like a +8, I think you have.
Yeah.
No,
12.
doesn't hit.
Cool. I'm
12.
just gonna shoot.
12. It's hard to say. You're not familiar with Arl, and you don't know. It has to be some logo. There's some logo. Hard to say whether it's an Arl official logo or not. And you take a shot, and yeah, as you're like stopping and you're looking at this guy, this laser shot hits next to you.
I'm gonna hold up my my hand and say, "Stop!"
You're the driver. What are you doing?
I see him with his hand up, and I see him with his hand up, and I'm just going like.
And then I'm holding the gun out, aiming at this dude too. So that's all you see. Well, that's our turns, right?
That's your turns. Yeah, he just kind of stands there.
Oh wait,
looking at you.
we're not in like initiative.
Might still be an initiative. Now
Okay.
we're in initiative.
Cool. Then
All right. Yeah, I'm going to yell as loud as I can telepathically. Stop!
I am going
You
to
hear this
fall
voice in
off
your
the.
head.
I'm going to
Stop.
just fall off the motorcycle because his voice thing still scares the living crap out of me.
Give me a reflex save.
My
I think the reflex is there.
Oh. +5.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You
21.
quickly, like, "Ah!" And you quickly you fall off, but you save yourself, and you don't take any terrible scrapes.
You roll with the roll.
Yes.
You roll with the moment.
And now I'm just like curled up somewhere, just holding my head, freaking out.
My intention initially was to pull up the motorcycle next to these two, but when he says stop, I just hard brake.
Aren't you attached to me?
No, you pulled me out. You pulled me out the box.
But you're still on the harness, right?
I think you are. Yeah, you're going with him.
Was
Yeah,
I
because
around
you're
that?
still on the harness driving the motorcycle, but the box came.
That's how this worked. Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about
All
that.
right.
Yeah,
I'll go with him.
you fall off and whoop, you're taken straight from the controls as this
Yeah.
thing is driving towards the. Roll me a D100. Just see what happens to this thing.
Oh no, not my bike.
No, not my bike. 98.
98. Holy shit,
That's how fast it went. No.
that's really good.
Damn, hitting the Autobahn, baby.
Really good. I actually didn't declare whether highs were good or lows were good. I'm gonna roll a die. Evens or odds?
Evens have done me look so far, so.
Odds, absolutely. Odds, yeah. The bike. You watch as that bike. So you fall off. You look up to see where it's gonna go, and it topples over a little bit. Looks scraped, but not falling off the cliff.
That's just character.
And then at this point, then I'm going to telepathically say, "Come over here."
And I'm just gonna be having.
Yeah, he's rolling over while I'm just getting thrown around in the little baby harness. I'm like, stop talking to him.
As the guy is standing there watching this, he quickly reaches for his radio, and he's like, "Hey, give me some fucking backup over here, okay?"
As soon as he does that, I'm going to flash at the radio.
Absolutely, roll a hit.
That's going to be a 15.
15, absolutely. That hits. As he's like, "You gotta get back up." You slice cleanly this thing, like, right through it as you've demolished the thing. It is not working. Hanging from his
talked to me. How long? How long has it been since God has talked to you?
About 6 seconds.
6 seconds? Oh, I'm still.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
I'm getting tossed around.
I'm gonna say 3,000. Come over here.
Telepathically?
No, out loud.
We're just gonna get up. Then I'm running towards this dude. He just said get over here. I'm gonna try to like.
No, he said get ogre here.
Hey, you scared Evan away.
Either
Alright.
way, I'm getting
Are you
thrown
trying to knock
around the
this guy off
harness.
the bridge? What are you trying to do?
No, I'm just trying to just tackle him.
Whoa! Don't attack. Don't attack. We may have had a severe misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my fucking ass! And he looks over to the fucking guy with exploded head. The body has fallen off, and the other body is burnt up.
Now that he's finally stopped his
I'm gonna
momentum,
slowly unclip and.
now that he's finally stood still for a second, I'm able to like regain the eyeballs in my noggin. I go, sir, it's it's the desert. The people misunderstandings are very big and very serious.
Yeah.
What's big and serious is that 3 of my fucking men are dead.
Yeah, it's big and it's serious.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna be a fucking world of deep shit for that too.
It's big and it's serious.
Well, you see, a traveling caravan told us that you were charging 300 credits to cross this bridge.
Yeah, it's a new tax.
You know what?
I'm gonna look at the dude and be like,
You have 3,000.
Yeah, man,
No,
I don't think
oh,
this.
shit.
I don't think
I
this
don't
kid
get
wants
paid
to
enough
hear
for this
about our
fucking
sob
job.
story, Mez.
Yeah.
Where is 3,000?
What do you mean? What 3,000? Who the fuck's 3,000?
I'm gonna unclip Ollie and then pick him up like this and be like,
We're 3,000.
Like still drooping, and I'm like,
Uh,
we're figuring that out right now.
I'm gonna like aggressively, but not too bad because cool. Put you on the ground.
Fucking high
yeah.
stance.
All right. Then in that case, I'm just gonna go for a mercy kill.
You're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, kill him.
I'm getting.
You
up
know,
in your
don't
face
roll,
right
don't roll. He's
now.
dead.
Okay.
How do you
Get
do you
all
fucking
the
stab him in
way
throat?
down.
Stab him in the chest.
Mercy kill, so decapitation's really
Absolutely.
fast.
He's saying like, fucking don't get paid enough for this. Mez decapitates him.
I'm focused. He's aggressively on the ground. I'm up in Ollie's face like,
We're 3,000.
Okay, you probably haven't even seen
Yeah.
this right now.
I'm gonna say, hey, both of you, we need to talk about what just happened and what our next move is.
Let's talk about it not here, okay? Get the guns. We're gonna get the fuck
At
out of
this
here.
point, you see the gate opening. What are you guys doing?
I look over.
3,000.
Randy!
What are you guys doing?
Okay.
I start running up to one of the bikes.
What's up?
I start running up to one of the bikes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go onto
Absolutely.
the intersection.
Roll the bikes. You're trying to identify these vehicles? Give me a culture check. That's gonna be intelligent.
Nope.
Haha, crit
That's a
miss.
1. These are some weird ass vehicles. You both are running to the intercycles?
Weird
Yep.
3,000, dude.
You get on and where you're driving? I presume?
Go, Randy,
You're on
help
the
me pick up
intercycles.
this bike.
They look to be coming up towards you, and they do look to be very heavily armed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, go around then.
Helping him lift the bike.
They're coming up
Go
to you
around
guys.
then. Go around then.
Yeah, I say just go back. Just go back.
All right. And we immediately go into the opposite direction.
Absolutely. You speed away. Give me... Hold on. Give me a perception check. Anyone who's looking at these.
20, mod 20.
20,
I got
goddamn.
a 20.
Oh, he crit.
Great.
So that's 28.
You don't know much about these vehicles, but there's some funny looking guns on them. And you see a flash from these guns. You see this flash too. Not a gun you've seen before.
Ollie, my vehicle flashing.
Try and give you a seizure. Don't worry about it. I'm getting us out of here.
You all drive away.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm more intent on like getting us out of here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm just paying attention.
You three all haul ass out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put those?
Would you give me an intelligence check just to see if you would know what the amount is? 12. You have a -2. It's a 10. Flashes could be.
I hope they're not flares.
You look in the sky. They don't have.
Okay.
They haven't launched anything.
Okay.
But these things are still driving after you guys. Speed away.
Are we faster than them?
Oh yeah, easily. These things are not very fast, and entercycles are made to be fast, so you can easily outrun them.
So I'm gonna wait until we put significant distance between us, like to where they can, to where they can't really see us and we can't really see them.
Yeah, you can do that easily. Take an hour or so.
All right, and then I'm gonna say, let's veer off course. And I'm gonna take a hard right, or actually, I guess, what's the scenery around me?
Well, so you've driven away from this canyon. A lot of there's kind of rocky areas by the canyon, but once you start driving away, it kind of goes to flat as. But you do know, you would know, there's a number of bridges across. One of
Oh, I would know.
You would know this, okay?
I would know this.
All you do, make a U-turn, you go back somewhere else.
Wait, okay, so did I have to pay the tax coming in?
You did tell me a culture check.
That's gonna be 23.
I don't recognize this before.
Okay, so
You don't even know. Have you? What was your culture check? 23.
23.
You have not crossed this bridge.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. You have not crossed this bridge.
We didn't even.
You haven't crossed this bridge, so
Okay,
you're not
fair
so
enough.
sure what is going on.
Fair enough.
Well, so
No.
we get the distance. We
Mhm.
get the distance from the place. We regroup, and I stop the car. All right, Mez, what the fuck are you going on about?
Yeah, so apparently those were government officials and not raiders.
The guy talk to you or something?
Yeah.
What you believe in? So whose story we believe in? We believe in the guy that drove by us, or we believe in the story of the guy that was there?
I'm believing them because they had uniforms and they were more equipped and regimented and disciplined than your average raiders.
Certainly wasn't a lot of discipline when we cracked his head open, isn't that right, Randy? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I guess at the end though, it does. As far as the equipment went, yeah, they had some equipment.
Why they fly?
You saw that flash too, definitely. What was your perception? Oh, I didn't even know if you're old.
Wait,
You definitely saw.
can
it.
I roll mysticism? See if I know what that flash is?
Sure, you missed.
5.
Oh. I don't know, man. Could be anything. Could be
I mean-
magic. Might not be magical. Hard to say.
Okay, fair
If
enough.
the flash was potent enough, I guess I would see it.
You saw it.
Yeah, because I wasn't really paying attention to the cars.
Mm-hmm. And there's two of them actually.
I have a strong feeling that they're tracking us.
Yeah, me too. But in that case, they might have a tracker on one of us, might have a tracker on all of us. Either way, we need to split up.
Why?
Well, because if they have a tracker on one of us, we split up.
Fair enough.
They only get one of us instead of 3 of us.
Yeah, very true.
They have a tracker on all of us. We split up. They'll sit there and they go, well, what the fuck's happening?
All right. In that case, so we both go across separate bridges. If one of us gets captured, we surrender.
What I do?
You kill the government.
We kill the government.
As you should. That's a joke for Strange.
That's a good stream joke. You coming with me, Randy, right? I'm your driver, okay? We only got 2 bikes anyways. So not like we're going to have you walk to a third one. Yeah, so
Looks like if they have the truck on one of us, it looks like two of us is good. I mean, unless we have a third way of transporting my ass around.
Oh no.
It wouldn't seem so. Like a hamster ball.
There
I can
are a
roll
number
around
of
it.
small bushes. I will say there's a tumbleweed if you want to find a tumbleweed.
I'm gonna pick one up and give it to him.
It's about as big as you.
I look over and I go, "Oh, Randy,
You
thanks.
didn't have to.
Thanks. That was,
Now you
that's
have
really-
vehicle.
Oh man,
Mega guillotine.
I could walk over it. Yeah, mega guillotine. Yeah, wow, I could certainly roll this all the way over. That'd be cool. Okay, Mez. Anyways, yeah. So I think we probably split up. Me with him, and then you. You cross another bridge.
All right. I'm going to double back and fake the tracks, or cover our tracks, and you know what I'm talking about? Like cover your tracks and make him think you went a different direction.
How are you doing this? Give me Sprout.
Fair enough.
He has like a very
15.
15, absolutely. You go back and you see there's tracks following you, and you're like, okay. You kind of drive around and kind of smudge them up. You see an area where a number of tracks kind of off, and you're like, okay, you take one of those to head, so that once if they follow, there's like 6 tracks to go.
Yeah.
He drives back a certain distance with a very wide brush broom. And he just drags it behind him. to
What
cover
are the
them.
rest of you doing?
I drive to a bridge, maybe like 2 bridges down.
2 bridges down, absolutely.
I'll go 3.
3 in the opposite direction or same direction?
Opposite direction.
Opposite direction, absolutely. You go right, they go left. At this point, it's getting fairly late. The sun was getting late earlier. Now the sun has set. But you keep going. Keep going.
We never. Sorry, can we retcon? Just we talked. Talking about the plan a little more.
Sure. Yeah.
We meet back in the city.
Both of you give me culture check.
Oh wait, we have cell phones.
Us too?
That works too.
Yeah.
That is true. You do have cell phone check. Give me a culture check.
I
22.
Google
use
something on my
smoke
cell phone.
You can give me a culture check if you want.
22.
22.
Culture would be I'm assuming this is something that I know.
Where's Colt?
Yeah, you.
It would be a 19.
19. Oh yeah, easy. You both know. You know this because you took it. You know this because you've been to Arl many times. The way Arl, when you're coming up to Arl from the north, it sits on this plateau, and normally you would have to go around this fucking plateau to the far north side and come up back to the south into the city. But there's a lift actually that once you take this a bridge and you kind of come up to the base of this plateau, you take the lift. Small fee, but you can get up. That's the easy way up. Otherwise, you could take the long way, and it would take a couple days more. Going entirely around this massive plateau, further north, and then take the south entrance.
Honestly, that might be the smart way.
And you both know this, and I don't know what your culture.
Got a
was.
6 culture.
That's I think it's an intelligence.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
Oh,
So -2. You would know this too.
Sounds more like a personal problem. So what, you want to just like meet at the elevator?
Well, that could pose a problem.
They,
They'd likely be
sexting
waiting
each
for us
other
there.
right now.
Oh yeah, so
Probably.
no matter where
Okay.
you're going, they're gonna be they might
Found
they
another
might have
boulder,
posted some
and
shit
I
up by
posted
then.
up sleep.
Maybe just on the
I
outskirts,
don't know if
on
they've
the side
broke
of the
camp
elevator.
yet. It's hard to say.
Well, I'm in La La Land.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go take a look.
He's visible.
All right.
Take me in.
Well, if they're gonna be
Yeah.
waiting for us either way, I still say we take the long route. I think it's less likely to be as well guarded, and moreover, they're more likely to have not remember as much about us. They didn't get a good look at our faces.
Unless that was what the flash was for, they were just taking very big pictures with their very big cars.
Certainly a possibility.
They just like they just so happen to have like on the ready a fucking big car with a big camera. Just like somebody's here. Jeez. It's like fuck, they know. They have witness now.
What you doing? Both cross the bridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the long way.
You're gonna go the long way. Where are you gonna go?
Well, if they do have trackers on us, it would still be best to split up, but then meet up.
You suspect you'd both meet up at the other side of the city at the same time.
All right, do the long way around.
Long way around? Absolutely.
If 3 out of 4 of us have to take a pee pee poo poo right now, we can do a BRB.
Do a BRB?
Yeah,
absolutely. Let's do a BRB. We'll come back. We'll finish off this session in a break.
Alrighty. Hence, I don't know what to do.
We know when we're mute.
Oh yeah.
That's why you don't catch me fucking dogs anymore.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the Foop stream. There are no dogs here. Making sure you're well aware of that.
No animals were armed.
Not yet, at least. Thank you.
We're gonna see what happens to fucking Ollie here.
Yeah, hopefully Ollie has a chance.
Scares the shit out of me every time.
It doesn't sound like an applause in your speakers.
It sounds like applause in the speakers.
Thanks, Tara. We appreciate you.
It sounds like applause in the speakers.
The nerds just keep getting scared. Speaking of which, hey.
Scramming.
So,
Welcome back, everyone.
we finished our pissing and our shitting.
We finished pissing and shitting, and now we have more piss fluids. This stream is sponsored by Pepsi.
I just pissed on the table.
Last we left off, these two folks were heading off in separate directions. Under the fear of being tracked, fear of being followed, they decided they both would take the long way around into Arl. They would not head up the lift in the plateau, they would go around. And I believe you guys are going separate directions around this plateau. It's taking about the same amount of travel each time. An extra 2 days, and it's currently nightfall. They both cross over different bridges. Yeah. Imagine a split screen.
No, I get a
I'm
fucking
going
split
to
screen
go
hiding in the
off
box.
the beaten path, see if I can't find any like rocks or ridges to hide behind or
Absolutely.
something.
Give me a perception.
Don't fucking tell me, reveal me. Fucking tell me, reveal you.
Oh,
That's gonna be 19.
a 19. So you find
Me too.
a very nice kind of broken off area, kind of where the path is kind of going uphill, where there's a bunch of loose rocks and a few bushes have grown inside. That would be very hidden.
Okay, I'll make camp there. I won't light a fire or anything. I'm just going to kind of chill there.
And you too.
We're both late starters.
What does that mean?
Upper camp.
Yeah, thank you. That's a question I'm trying to get
Oh,
answered
it's not
here.
the morning yet. It's still nighttime.
No, it's still nighttime.
So I go find my.
Go find a boulder.
campsite.
You find a different boulder this time.
No, he finds the boulder.
Oh, it's there.
Takes the same boulder. Give me a perception check.
He finds the twin.
This boulder looks suspiciously similar to the first one.
My boulder. And
As you roll it, it's the same. Thum, 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 as he rocks this boulder. No pun intended. It's a.
I look over and I go, could you just a little bit over the and perfect, thank you. Go.
Are you doing anything to stay hidden during the night? Or are you just setting up a tent in the middle of fucking nowhere?
I guess that's true.
Can I find a small pebble?
Yeah, you can find many small pebbles.
I'm going to
Infinite supply.
I
pick
pick
up
it
a
up.
few,
You pick up a few small pebbles.
and I'm going to put them in a pocket.
You put a few small pebbles in your pocket.
This is important.
I know, I trust you. I'm just being annoying about it.
I pick up a pocket. I pick up a pebble.
I'll pick up a pocket pebble.
I pick up a pebble.
Do I have any pockets?
And I look at it and I think
Roll
about
a D100.
Randy and
Roll a
what he's
D100.
doing with Ollie right now. I go, I miss
Is
you,
it
Randy.
This one?
Just roll a d20. Nope. Got no pockets.
I give you a hamburger. Dude, I can go for a Costco hot dog
What does
right now,
that mean?
Tara. Thank you.
Tara, what does this mean? Please elaborate.
Means it's time to remind me about my Costco hot dog bit.
I mean, there's a.
That's
true.
not worth it.
No,
we
it
don't,
is worth
we
it.
don't promote self-harm on this stream, Evan.
It is worth it.
Live stream at Denny's.
Denny's live stream, let's go.
Cute theory.
A game. Cute theory.
Oh wait, that's cool theory.
Are you doing anything to stay hidden?
Well,
Or
I
make the
guess
campsite hidden?
at first I start like setting up the tent, but then I'm like, oh yeah. So I just go sleeping bag because I have both a sleeping bag and a tent, if I remember correctly. So I'll just sleeping bag and I'll just like squeeze up next to him because the
And
desert
I-
gets cold at night.
Yeah, so you take down 10.
What? Fucking like, I'm like already like, all right, yeah. It's like, Ollie, fucking right across the bow. I'm like,
Why you take down 10?
Maybe fugitives, Randy. I don't wanna risk endangering my new best bud, right? And you see like a rustling, like fucking arm, and I just like
Well, I know 10.
tent bigger than sleeping bag.
I need one of you two to roll me a d12, either Varn or Evan.
12.
12.
Why can't I count?
I'll DM it to you.
Oh, you don't have a d12. Oh yeah, you do.
Wait, I do.
Oh, I'm an
Is this a
idiot.
D12?
That's a D12.
I just
12.
want 12.
Okay.
In the middle of the night. The night is very bumpy for you guys. There's a lot of traffic going. You all wake up perfectly fine.
Thing seems to happen.
You guys aren't interrupted in the middle of the night.
Cool, because I was about to bury me in. So, like, you got saved, bro.
it's like mountains of sand over us.
All wake up to a brand new day.
Yeah. I will get out of my little alcove.
Ooh.
Yep.
And,
Ooh.
With your
Continue
small
my,
pebbles in your pocket.
yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Continue my journey.
Fantastic.
Get up. Bitch. Move the back to where it was
Oh
before.
my god.
Then go wake Ollie up. Ollie!
You probably already woke up from the fucking boulder moving.
Probably not. I'm a heavy sleeper. You fucking
Absolutely.
after like a cold cut from me in the middle of my scream from being slapped in the face, then it just like cold cuts to us in the motorcycle again.
Absolutely.
Being the little baby harness driving the car.
As you are approaching the base of this plateau, both of you, as you're traveling, the traffic is picking up.
Okay.
There's a lot of traffic.
rush hour.
There's a lot of traffic in and out of Arl.
Dude, I could go for some In-N-Out, guys. You know what? Let's get the stream sponsored by In-N-Out.
Are you doing
Can we
anything
do this real quick? Fundraising
to
stream?
conceal your identities?
I was actually going to bring that up. Put on a hood or something. Most importantly,
You know,
I'm
for
gonna
being
put
a
the
shit
pebbles
side
in
of
my
town, they
shoes.
certainly know where they're
Put
eating.
pebbles in your shoes.
This is going to make my gait different. So if they're using gait recognition, it won't work.
Okay, but you are riding an intercycle.
Right. This will come into play later.
I understand. You put pebbles in your shoe.
Now, you question this, but scientifically speaking, this is in fact true.
And I'm going to pull up like a bandana or a piece of cloth to cover my mouth as
Absolutely. I'm going to assume you have one on your outfit. What are you two doing? As the traffic's picking up, a lot of cars are passing you. A lot of them are actually coming behind you.
I'm putting even bigger pebbles in my shoes.
I'm just
Are you doing anything to conceal your identity?
not giving a shit still with my club vest and
Absolutely.
the 3,000 on my forehead because no one's told me anything yet.
And what are you doing, Mr. Goodman? Or Ollie?
I'm driving the car.
Okay. Absolutely. You both break camp for the night. This will be the last night before you enter Arl. Are you... At this point, you're now at the base of this plateau, and one more day of travel, you just gotta head up.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, based. Yeah,
Very based.
very based.
Aaron, I want you to roll me a d12.
Yeah, he's got to get out of his little nappy.
For a boulder. Make that a
3! You want to roll to find a boulder?
Yeah.
A boulder.
We're like driving
You
by.
find a boulder.
Hell yeah, same one.
It looks... Give me a perception check. It looks kind of similar to the old boulder. And the one before that, it looks remarkably similar. Colors mostly the same, shapes. Actually, looks pretty almost identical.
Same polygons.
Same polygon,
Yep.
same poly count. Exactly, 32,164.
Roll that over.
You're just like
You rolled
he
3,
fucking
correct?
he rubs his thumb up against the dust of the boulder and gives it a lick. He's like,
That's a boulder.
you know,
It's not a boulder.
He's like,
It's a rock.
he's like, same poly count and everything.
You guys sleep a little night. There's a large number of camps around you guys. As A number of people also are making the trek around this plateau.
The Arl? So we've crossed the
Arl.
bridge and we've already made
You've
our way.
crossed the bridge. You've gone around the plateau different ways, and you're now at the base of this plateau. You got to both head south in the morning.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Middle of the night, and nothing happens. Wake up, unmolested.
I would fucking hope so.
Daniel had a very incriminating smile.
Well, no,
when he
I
said
had a smile
unmolested.
because I know once I said the word unmolested, I was like, oh no, that's the wrong word to say.
Daniel had a.
Were you Ollie?
Daniel had a very primal reaction to when he said molested. Very like molested, unmolested. That's me. So we go. We're at the campsite. We're at the.
You wake up just fine.
We wake up just fine, and we're here at the plateau where we're supposed to meet up. I guess I wake up and I go, all right, Ray. We've been lucky enough as it is. We gotta find the college boy, right? You'll learn when you're older. Why don't we go ahead and pick this guy up? You know, Mex. Mez, that's the one. There you go.
The ogre
Let's go find
remembers
him.
the name better than you do.
No, I was just because I remember the ogre saying Mex once, so I was like trying to use more like word recognition to see if I can activate his fucking animal brain.
Right. No, definitely not trying to under.
Nice cock, bro. Thank you, Alan Gast. No
Thanks,
problem.
Alan Guest.
No problem. Hoping you
Show
mind if
us
I
your
just...
cock sometimes so that we may compare.
Yes, and hydrate perhaps.
Why do you look nervous, Evan?
No.
Cock hydrate. Over in the Foop Discord, by the way. Give that a shot, Alan Gas. Why don't you go ahead and post that bad boy right over there in the shot.
Oh, get in on this, Evan.
There we go.
I don't want to.
Nice cock, bro.
And break.
Nice cock. All right.
All right, you guys make it to Arl.
So,
I can see you were drinking
Be
bottled
molested.
tap water. That scared Varun again. Nice, dude.
I see you're drinking bottled tap water. This is so American. It's Dasani. It's worse than tap water. Come on, be a little nice.
we
That's
also
just
got
ain't.
Red Bull. We got some A&W.
And an A&W.
What, don't you got Pepsi over there?
And piss. This is sponsored by Pepsi.
Pepsi. Yeah.
Tastes and feels like piss.
Little American Pepsi.
You both make it to Arl. You are both outside
Who's
of
Arl?
this massive towering city that goes way up into the sky.
A fellow Pepsi connoisseur.
No, Pepsi's ass, Alan. Ass. Get cultured.
Damn, bro.
You're looking at the sprawling city, and you see in the center these skyscrapers are shooting up into the air. It's about midday at this point, and you guys are both outside this massive wave of people that
Very
are trying
based.
to make it in and out of this city.
Alrighty.
Very base me when it's midday.
I'm going to get my cell phone out and text.
Yep, you got a text. Whoop, whoop.
Yo, where you at?
I've never seen.
Yeah, you've seen tall buildings.
As we're walking in, I'm just like, hold on, Randy. Get in the page.
Yeah, you're just gonna look it up.
And then what does it say for Max?
Might be 3,000 feet tall.
3,000?
It might.
Just
I tear the skyscraper down. So
Can I
Max,
do a
what does it say?
perception check of how many.
Hey, where you
Absolutely,
at?
give me perception.
So I get a text that says, "Hey, where you at?" And I
What
go,
was my perception? 8.
Come on, 20.
I look up. I'm trying to be like coy about it. I'm like,
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you see a lot of floors. Keep counting. I'll get back to you.
so he's like just sitting there counting the floors.
He's counting floors in these
I'm
buildings.
like, hold on, Randy, and he goes,
Yeah, he's-
I'm getting a page.
All right,
I'm
you
just
guys
sitting there like
message each
texting,
other?
and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" So I go, "Not much. You?"
I said, where are you at?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'm gonna text back. The fuck?
Yeah, just a little TF. and I go, good to see you too. Maybe we should meet up sometime. Where you at?
Can I describe my relative?
Absolutely. You're like, oh, it's behind this caravan, and you see there's people over there.
Over by the dumpster on 13th Avenue.
Sure, but there's not really much out there as you're just sitting in the desert. You eventually, if you would like, can make your way over to Mez's position.
Okay,
or
so
vice versa.
So he describes it, and I go, "KK, TTYL."
Don't say that while you have my phone in your hand.
So I'm just like, "KK, TTYL." All right, Randy. Let's put.
210D1, 210D2, 210D3, 210D4. He is. There are many stories.
Rand. Fucking character, am I right? Rand.
1010D1, 1010D2.
I bite him in the shin.
Roll the hit.
15.
15, I believe.
You got me.
No KAC of 16 that misses. Doesn't
Fucking-
go through the armor.
I'm sitting there like trying to nibble it through the arbor, and it's just all he feels is just like a little bit like just like a little like tickle at most. I'm just like
10, 10D, and 32.
I start
10, 10D, and 33.
I start trying
You're
to
still
climb
going,
up
dude.
his fucking armor.
Yeah,
I'm
at
just like
this
trying
point
to
you
climb.
now see this rat climbing into your face.
Ollie.
I'm like grabbing his cheeks. I'm like, Randall.
Hey, what you doing?
Hey, Randy. Good to have you back in the realm of the living. Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay.
You make your way over. You see Mez. These two idiots. One of them is actually pretty smart.
So he
coming
like,
towards you.
he looks, he like glances over from the side of his dumpster, and it just like and it cuts like a slow motion of me just strolling up, and then Randy like walking past me because of his gigantic.
Still counting.
He's still counting, and he has this huge gait in comparison to my own. So he fucking like kicks past me with his shin, and I slide over and slam into the ground very uncomfortably, and I'm sitting there crying
Notice
like quietly.
that both of these people, while you covered up your face, put rocks in your shoe, these people are just walking through. Fucking Ollie and Randy are just chilling. They're walking through middle of this crowded area. And Randy stands way above everyone else, like at least a foot above everyone else.
And,
around.
and he's not paying attention, so he's bumping into people.
Oh yeah,
People
like there's
turning
this old
around
lady.
Like, what the
who's
fuck?
Like, oh, excuse me, as you walk into him. Oh, sorry.
Straight into it, just bonk. She's probably
push
dead
her out of
now.
the way.
I'm going to like separate from them a little, just like 3 or 4 people apart.
ED couples from you guys?
I go, hey, Mez, Mez, where you going? Mez.
I'm gonna telepathically. I'm gonna say,
Hey, Mez.
you guys aren't
Hey,
disguised.
Mez, shut up. No, talk to us in person. What's up? You don't
I just start
listen to us?
freaking out.
Yeah, I know.
No. I'm only messaging
Okay.
Ollie.
It's like, Mez, what's going on? No. Come on, talk to me, man. Talk to me like a real person. You said you were going to stop with this. You said you were going to stop with this, man. You said you got that shit. I'm sure you still got the mark from when I last bit you from that. Mez? Come on, man. You know me. You know me, Oliver. Oliver right here. Oliver Ferd. Come on.
Yeah, I know you, and I can easily recognize you, which is the problem.
Oh, what? So, what, you don't want to be seen around with us? I mean, we're your best buds. You don't want to... What's the problem, man?
You guys are fugitives. So am I.
So now that we're bad boys, you suddenly don't want to hang out with us? Come on, Mr. Goody
If
Two-Shoes
you-
over here.
if you
I
put
thought you
on-
were the big bad bounty hunter. Man,
If
I'm
you
the
put
big
a-
bad bounty hunter.
If you
Come
put,
on, you got...
if you put on a disguise, then sure, I'll hang
This
with you.
human next to you who's sitting in this fucking wagon, just bored out of his fucking mind in this line, like looks over to you guys, because you're making this big ass stink.
Did they
Especially
stop?
your voice.
Yeah.
They stopped and they're talking very
Am I
loudly. He
still
just looks
walking
over you
looking at
guys.
the building?
I'm still walking.
Okay, am I like with you guys, or did I just walk off? And...
I think you're walking in the direction we went, and since he tried to separate, he branched off a different direction. I'm following him, so you're just still
It depends,
walking.
it depends if you're still counting or
Oh,
not.
I am.
Oh yeah, he keeps going.
Oh, he's counting.
He's at 327, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's like 3, 10D, 10D, and 20.
3, 10D, 7.
But this human's just staring there, like watching you guys, side-eyeing you.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was like, yeah, big bad bounty hunter. Yeah, I mean, and I look over and I see him noticing. And I'm like, yeah, I
He
mean,
literally makes eye contact.
yeah,
with
I'm
you.
like, get a fucking load of this guy. You know, he's like, suddenly he just doesn't want to be friends with his best friend. I mean, come on, man. What's this fucking guy's problem? Like an antenna head over here, you know? He's like, suddenly we're a bad boys and he doesn't want to hang out with us. As I'm like walking like out of earshot from him, fucking following him.
Well, you're not in the city.
Oh, okay.
You're
cool.
outside. You're in the fucking waiting line to cross
I
the
got
border.
you. I got you.
There's no red light district.
At least not in the waiting line.
You very slowly crawl through, and it takes you the rest of the afternoon. You finally manage to get into Arl. There looks to be some sort of security checkpoint. Are you doing anything else to hide your disguise?
I'm still walking and talking with him.
Absolutely.
I'm like clearly
Am I just
separating
already
from them.
like? Is he gone?
As the afternoon gets on, you reach the end of your counting.
Okay.
It is 697 floors of this building. It took him most of the afternoon to get there, too.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He figured it out. Now we got to figure out. Now we just have to cover the number 698 all the way to 2,999, and we'll be able to help him get through second grade. Miracles do happen here.
I'm
on
glad
Foop
this is
Stream.
Starfinder where there's cred sticks and not gold. You have to
Yeah.
count them out one at a time.
He's like 210,
Oh, what are you guys
67.
doing? What are you guys doing? You said you were walking away from these folks.
Yes.
So
You keep trying to talk to him, and Mez
Yeah.
is walking away from you guys.
am I separated or am I with?
You're with him. You're
Okay.
with him.
He eventually after.
You find your way there.
Yeah.
Mez.
That's wandering
We
around.
need.
Yeah, so he stopped counting and he's looking around like, Nez, Ollie, like, yelling around, trying to find us. And then I'm like, hey, Randy, it's us, Ollie and Nez, we're right over here.
This
Go,
is happening in
go,
front of you
yeah,
as you're
figure
trying
this
to
out.
disguise.
Come here.
At this point, I'm like
Ollie.
20 feet apart.
You're 20 feet up. He's separating 20
Yeah,
feet.
so I'm like, hey, it's us, it's Ollie and Nez. Nez, no, come here. And I start like running behind him, like, no, come here, Randy, come here. Randy, it's right here, Ollie.
I'm running towards Ollie.
He's fucking like sprinting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
3,000.
trying to hide from them, or are you just gonna try and talk it out?
I'm gonna try and hide from them.
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check. You give me a perception check. You
Oh,
as
yeah,
well. As like you turn around and Mez darts off.
Motherfucker, dude.
He crit.
What's the total? 28.
16.
I got a 7. I think. No, 10.
Yeah,
I
you
got
look
10.
around. Fucking Mez is gone, but you see the tops of everyone's head, and you see these little antlers go. Or antlers.
Yeah,
Antenna
bobbing
away.
around.
And you're like, oh, that's Mez.
I'm gonna curl them down and
Curl them down, but you still see that head bobbing away.
Now
put on my hood.
The hood's moving away.
Now I'm running and I'm gonna go bear hug him to
Yeah,
get
You
him.
get
I'm
bear hugged by the ogre, apparently.
I'm gonna cast Daze on the ogre barreling at
Give me a
me.
will save.
19.
Fuck!
Yeah, you're like you feel
21,
this,
yeah.
like all of a sudden you look up for a
like,
second, and this building, it's like just amazing. Be like, oh, Mez is getting away, and you.
I'm going to telepathically say, "This is God. Stop chasing
And now
Mez."
I just go into full-on panic mode, swinging at anyone around.
Attack roll.
Meanwhile, like they both have much longer gates than me,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm just running behind them, like,
14 plus
guys,
4.
where is everybody?
18.
In the inevitable commotion that is caused, I'm going to slip into the crowd.
Yeah. I swallowed Pepsi the wrong way once I heard that. Do you watch as you say, "This is God, cease," and he goes, "Ah!" Swings his arm across, and there's this poor old guy who's trying to get through, and he takes his arm straight to the head, and he's gone. You're like, you swing around again, and there looks to be this Yisoki merchant. You smash into this wooden cart or a wooden box next to him, and he's like, "Hey!" Everyone is looking at you now. What are you doing at this point? As you see, he's freaking out, and Mez. You lost Mez at this point.
I feel like I'm still trying to catch up to him.
Yeah, you catch up to him and you see him freaking out, hitting things. At this point, you hear a few calls, security, security, oh, there's an ogre attack! And there are security guards running towards you guys to cease this situation.
Like, yeah, I guess after a minute or two of him like swinging his arms around, I finally catch up, and I'm like, hey, man, Randy, you gotta.
8 guys come with fucking batons.
Randy. Well, I mean, I'm still like at the lip of the crowd.
Yeah.
I haven't like approached him, but I'm just like sitting there, just like.
You see 8 as you start to calm down. You see 8 of these men in uniforms.
Randy.
Perception check, real quick.
Randy, you got 22.
22. These are very similar to the uniforms that you saw on the bridge. And 8 of these guys come out with batons. Like, hey, seize that! And they all start trying to hit you with these batons.
Oh, the moment one hits.
Randy.
Absolutely. Let me roll a hit real quick just to see. One of them is going to hit. Yeah, that hits. One of them hits you, and you take. Let's roll a couple d6s real quick. That is 7, 8 damage, and you're back to 40 from this rest.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there, just like, Randy.
And you look up and you see all these guards are hitting, and you see this too, but you're hidden, and you watch as Randy is starting to be beaten up by these security.
So,
there's 8 of them on this.
I'm gonna take my swing.
Swing, roll me an attack roll.
Yeah.
What are you doing at this point?
I'm still trying to catch my breath.
Oh, that's a crit.
Fair enough.
1.
Oh, a crit 1! You know that Yisoki I mentioned a minute ago?
Yeah.
He is no longer a Yisoki. There's a puddle of blood in that vehicle. As you smack that club into this guy, and he is impaled by all the spikes, and his innards are crushed by your arm. These people are still hitting you with these batons.
King Kong on display in New York.
What are you doing while this happens?
Good question.
Ollie's just sitting there like.
I've had a fucking pitter patter my whole way over there.
Yeah. Randy's going sicko mode. I'm going sicko mode.
Randy is sick.
Randy is sick and he needs help.
Randy's ill. Randy is ill in AF and he needs help.
You doing, Mez?
I'm going
You don't
to
do anything. I'm going to assume you're doing nothing.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Mez has given this as much thought as fucking Ollie tried when he was at the bar.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, this
And
is what we're like.
and it's slowly dawning on him. There's no way around this.
That this situation has devolved very quickly.
Thank God, man.
That's what you get for playing God. We'll come back to you. At this point, they are whacking on you. They're hitting you. They're hitting you.
I'm gonna try and daze one of the guards.
Will save. I believe I need.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a crit.
Okay.
Let me roll a few hits real quick. Although one of them is dazed. Let me do a will save real quick. Yeah, that's a 2. One of them is mid swing. Stops.
Goes. He's seeing the face of God
6,
and Randy's back
2,
tattoo, and he
3.
is not afraid.
1. 13 damage. They are hitting on you hard.
Oh! How are they flirting?
1 second.
One of them
One
just
second,
like,
damn it.
one of them just like, so how's it
It's
going,
for
Randy?
me.
How's it going, Randy?
What are you doing at this point? They are beating you down.
Randy's like, Randy
What's
smash.
Like, what's the location? Is it like a bridge again, or is
No,
it?
you're not on a bridge. You're on top of this large desert expanse at the very near the entrance of this building. There's a security checkpoint up ahead, but you are surrounded with carts, wagons, different vehicles of people trying to get in.
Another.
Go for another swing, absolutely. What are you doing now at this point, you two? Or Mez, sorry, not Mez. Ollie.
17.
That hits you out with damage.
Do I notice him casting daze or?
You probably you don't do it as a spell. I think it's a supernatural ability
Yeah,
for you.
it's a spell-like ability. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just watch as
Is
his
this the
like.
D10?
But actually, you don't see him. You don't see him at all. He's
Is it
stealth.
D10?
That's a D10, yeah.
You don't see Mez at all. Mez has disappeared.
Is that
Forgot
a
about
10?
that.
Or is that a 0?
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
So I did 7.
Yeah, that one of these guards, the one that stopped for a moment, you're freaking out. You hit him square in the upper chest. It hits his neck and he flies back. His teeth come out of his mouth. His shoes come off and he is dead.
Now that's some damn good dental. Welcome to Starfinder, guys.
You do not see Mez casting a spell because he is.
Yeah, well, I mean, and now that I'm finally getting the breath back in me,
Now
I'm,
I just killed a security.
Randy is surrounded by security and one less security as of now.
Well, yeah, I guess I do panic a bit because
Best friend in the whole wide world that you've known for so long, going sicko mode.
yeah, I got
Sicko mode.
sicko mode. Yeah, I'm trying to think here because like Randy's probably paralyzed right now as far as trying to decide because on one hand he's got like he has a chance of running right now. On the other hand, Randy's tight as fuck. And he's been hanging out with him.
None of the guards seem to be even caring about you. They know nothing about you. What are you doing at this point? Are you just kind of watching this, or are you going to try and move through security and get inside the city?
Not completely heartless. I don't want to abandon these guys.
Watch.
How many guards are on?
Now there are 7. There was 8. Now there's 7.
There was 8.
I'm going to show myself and say, Randy, stop. Surrender.
You see, out of nowhere, you're fighting. You're
Like a fucking anime protag.
beaten.
Stop.
Mez steps out and is like, whoa,
Surrender.
Whoa. He's like, Randy, stop. What do?
You guys still hitting me?
I'm going to say at this point, they look like they've stopped because they see you trying to call them on. They look like they're about to hit if do anything crazy.
I'm getting ready to wind up too. Just like trying to.
Everyone you watch, everyone is just kind of
Just
stopped,
stand still.
weapons in the air.
3,000? Calm down.
And I'm gonna have a flashback of those guys having 3,000.
No!
And I'm gonna swing at them.
You watch. You watch as I roll it.
10, 4, 14.
Don't you have like a plus 11?
Oh
to
wait.
hit?
Oh yeah. No, 11. Never mind.
Yeah, 21. Roll damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a grapple on Randy.
6 plus 7.
6 plus 7, absolutely. 6 plus 7 is 13. You smack one of them. He looks like he's almost dead. And he just kind of stops and he looks like he's just retreating from the situation. You're going to grapple him?
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
gonna try.
Roll, give me a strength.
No. This is just his KAC plus 8.
Okay. Well, I think he does also. Yeah, that's correct. I know.
I didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Absolutely. Mez tries to hold you back, like no. You see him trying to pin your arms down, but you're too big, you're too strong. Power right through it. What are you doing, Ollie?
Now I think these guys have 3,000. As I'm yelling 3,000 with every swing.
3,000! As he's swinging this club.
Yeah, I go that. My boy. I activate the little little hydraulic, the little shooter that I have for a flare, and I want to add to the pandemonium right now. I want to slink a little bit in the crowd so nobody watches as me personally launches the flare. I want to fling a flare in there, get people going like what the fuck's happening
in the middle of the ogre fight or at any particular individual. Just
in the middle of the ogre fight, the fight. Because I'm trying to just make it to seem in the middle, mid-flight, bro.
I'm about to fucking see God. So.
Can I roll to fly away?
You can roll the die here in a moment.
5.
5 for stealth.
Yeah.
You kind of hide behind this person that's like standing back in shock. You hide behind the leg.
I just kind of.
And you go. Psst, this flare shoots up, and all the sparks are hitting his leg, and you check it in there. Roll a ranged attack. You should have to hit a DC of 5.
Oh well. I might not.
Okay. Plus 2 or something. X plus.
I have a +1.
Plus 1 plus a base attack bonus. You should have a plus
2. So that's 4.
4. You watch as you try and throw this thing. It goes way far. It goes right past the extra 15 feet.
Okay.
It's smoke's going everywhere. There's fancy lights. It is not in the fight. You watch this flare kind of go past and roll away. They are beating on you. They're beating on you. They are not doing as well as before. Seemingly a little dismotivated. You only take 5 damage.
Okay.
What are you two doing?
I am set on.
He looks like he's about to keep swinging. You watched Ollie hide behind someone, light a flare, and then chuck it past this whole situation. Probably to distract people so they wouldn't see this fight.
I'm going to attune to graviton.
Would this warrant a lethal situation? Sure. Yeah. I'll say that.
All right,
Blind sword.
and then in 2 turns, I'm going to black hole him away from the people.
Absolutely. You
Get
roll
yoinked.
roll an attack hit as you keep swinging at these guys. 2 plus 11 is what? 13. 13 does not hit. You swing wide. You smack another box right next to where that dead little of Yisoki is, and there's 2 destroyed boxes nearby. And the guards are now coming in to pound you further and further. What are you doing at this point?
What does the crowd look like?
Crowd is freaking out. 6 more damage to you.
Well, like what kind of people are they? Are they like starving looking, or are they all right? Or
Everyone looks, for the most part, they look okay. They look a lot of them look tired. They look bored. Some of them look a little hungry, but everyone does. No one looks famished. They look bored and kind of poor for the most. These are a bunch of random ass people in merch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting there and they're just like fighting around. I go, everybody seems bored.
Well, they seemed bored at the whole situation, but now that this fight's breaking out, this ogre's gone apeshit. Everyone is staring right at this fight, and a lot of people up front are trying to get away as they can, but people in the back want to see. So there's this fight.
Yeah, the undulation of the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. It's a high school fight. Gone south.
All right.
Actually lethal.
Yeah, I think one dude's dead already.
Yes, 2.
2? Oh.
Killed 1 guard.
After school special, man.
Yeah.
I guess I'll probably start yelling that. Are they the law enforcement here?
This looks to be security. These people that are beating on this guy. No random persons.
Well,
Security.
the security, is it like the local law enforcement?
You don't roll me a culture. You would know this. This is definitely local law enforcement.
Okay.
This, as you're looking, it's hard to see because there's a lot of dust.
I'm a cop killer.
But
You know what they do to cop killers?
this looks to be. It looks to be the security force and the police force are kind of the same.
Yeah.
This and
So
they're dressed-
privatized police, yeah.
They look like they're all dressed the same. They have that same logo from the guys on the bridge. As much as you don't recognize the logo, you.
Would
the same.
I've noticed how much security is hanging out around this town.
Well, you see 7 now. 8 came here. Probably more on the way if there's an ogre attacking and is doing this. There's probably going to be more law enforcement.
Because my main idea here is I'm thinking if the security here seems a little light in general, and on top of that they have 10 guys busy with this ogre,
Yeah.
then I'd be able to look over the next guy and go, hey, all the cops are busy with this one guy. We can start a riot. We can start looting some shit.
You could go to just a random person next to you.
Well, it'd be more like me start yelling around, just wait a minute. All the cops are busy. We can start looting shit, and they won't bother.
Absolutely. Most of the security here looks distracted. You look around, there's a few people still running the checkpoint that are stationed there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the majority of the beatdown people are all on this ogre. So roll me.
Yeah.
What is it? Is there a performance? Give me a performance.
Let's start a riot. Is there? There is no performance.
Give me diplomacy. Give me diplomacy, sure.
All right.
Although
Well,
it doesn't.
Better than diplomacy.
let's see.
Something to
Sense motive,
No, this is gonna be give me.
culture.
No, give me diplomacy then. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm trying to think like, well, sense motive because like I'm trying to get these guys with me, but then like culture maybe because I might know how these people tick. I don't know.
Money would get people to tick. You know that. You don't
I
have
mean,
to.
yeah,
You
I
don't
mean,
have to.
and looting does equal monies. Money. So I'm talking about. Well, diplomacy would be a straight D20 check. Let's see what happens.
I mean, I assume there's no other role that would make sense. Although weird.
We love money. That's right, Tara. Money talks.
We
And
love
money's telling
terrorizing
me
the federal agents
we
that
are
enforcing the law.
about ACAB. Let's go. That is a 13.
13. Mez, you watch, and I don't know if you're even paying attention. You watch this. Isoki's like, or Ollie's like, "Hey, security's busy." What do you say? What do you say actually?
Yeah. I'm like sitting there for a second. I back up a little bit more into the crowd and go, oh, wait a second. All the cops are busy. You can fucking start looting. When everybody's here, we can start looting.
Isn't there a dead merchant?
There's a dead merchant. This guy looked next to you is like, pretty good idea. Huh? And this other guy, you watch this other, looks to be the four-armed Kasatha. Like, that's a pretty good point.
Yeah, it's like, what are they gonna do? Stop all of us?
And you're watching as people
Can't
of
even
start
stop
to get
one
the
guy.
idea, like, hey, we can just fucking take what the hell we want.
Yeah, well, they can't even stop one fucking guy.
But at this point, have you acted? We're gonna come back to
He
you. Have
fucking
you
is
acted
just
at
like-
this point? Have you rolled an attack in the recent history?
I missed.
The two?
Yeah, but that was my
Poopy
last
money,
one.
13-12. Christ,
What
man.
are you, Fez, what are you doing?
I'm still waiting for me to be fully attuned.
Fantastic. You watch as this. It looks like people are kind of looking towards each other, like a fight's about to break out. And a very nasty fight's about to break out.
They're just like, I'm down with it. You down with it? You down with it? What about you? You down with it?
Down with
You
it.
down, I'm down with it. You down with it?
Attack roll. I'm assuming you're just kind of standing there charging
That's a
up.
17.
17 hits. Roll damage as you're attacking this other guard.
That's
10. The guard, one of the guards that was trying to hit you, you smack his arm a little bit as you're flailing, and then you come back down hard on the shoulder, and he
3,000.
3,000. You are beating the shit out of these people, and they are.
I start
pounding on
going.
You.
I start going. Maybe
10
this.
damage towards you.
I am.
You are down.
Yep.
Start going. Maybe this 3,000 thing means how much money they're keeping here. We might be able to maybe swindle that real quick.
Before
Am I allowed to just give a, as I'm getting knocked out, look at Ollie and go down?
Absolutely. But before this happens, hold on. Let's take a step back here.
Maybe a slow camp.
People are looking at each other because this guy's like, security's distracted. The Kasatha starts reaching for his pistols. The human next to you starts reaching for his sword. You see a lot of other people starting to reach for weapons.
Well,
That everyone starts immediately pointing at each other and shooting.
Oh,
As
okay.
people are killing each other. That human is trying to stab this other Isoki that looks like he was the mate of that other one, and is tearing shit out of this box and trying to stuff his pockets. This
okay.
Kasatha is pointing guns at this Lashunta individual that looks to be cowering, and the other two arms are reaching in to grab different items as people are looting and tearing each other.
I'm gonna
to
get on the
pieces.
ground.
At first, yeah, at the very first, since people were just like over me, I drop down and like shirk into my shell.
Absolutely, you.
I go like,
in your shell.
guys, this wasn't exactly what I was talking about, but I like the
As
energy.
Randy, as you go to the ground, you fall to the ground and you look out as your head's on the ground and you see Ollie in front of you, who you meet eye contact with him as he's going out.
So like I'm on the ground and he's on the ground. We're looking at it I'm just like.
Security was pounding on you.
You see the lights.
The lights are going out as these security that was once pounding on each other stops and they look out and they see this bloodbath and they immediately start trying to pound different people.
Yeah, so
What
I'm
do
like,
What are you two doing?
I'm going
Fucking
to start
towering.
crawling underneath everyone and to try and make my way into the building.
Into past the security checkpoint.
Yeah,
You see
exactly.
Mez at this point as you're down on the ground. You look around. You see Mez. He's also hit the deck, and he looks at you. He starts fucking crawling forward, trying to get through. What are you
Mez
doing?
crawling to me or crawling
He's
to him?
crawling to security to get through the city, get out of this riot.
I'm like,
Oh, you're
Right,
gone.
yeah.
You're gone. As the light is fading. Think about 3,000.
The security guards. So the security guards fucked off from him.
They fucked off from him because everyone is shooting each other and they're just trying to beat people.
All right, I'm gonna start like turtle. I'm gonna start like pitter pattering I'm on my belly, crawl towards him.
Towards him?
Yeah.
Towards him, absolutely. You're crawling towards Randy. You're crawling towards security.
Shoot.
Or not security, the checkpoint, excuse me.
Yeah, should I go back for you?
I will say this. You already declared your action, same as you, and you only have
Yeah.
5 feet of turn. At this point, you are both... There are feet moving around like crazy, and you're both trying to dodge. Give me reflex saves, both of you.
Well,
You're
it's
trying to avoid this
not
feet.
really me dodging. It's more like they
Fort
step
save,
on
fort
the
save
big.
Then. Fort
okay.
save then, both of you.
Because they're.
Fort save for you as well, Barn.
unless they.
Yeah, let's go. Oh wait, what's
You're so
sorry.
small.
actually?
I mean,
People
I
are
mean
still
it
gonna
is
step
it
on
is kind of heavy. I do have a lot of bulk on me. I got a lot of bulk on me.
Kick him.
By the way.
Soccer ball.
You fucking knob me over like a
That's
fucking
gonna be
kickball.
a 6.
6! Absolutely. You are being... People are stepping on you left... Oh my fucking god. I rolled 2 6s. You take 12 damage.
Yikes!
Bludgeoning. As people are stepping on you like crazy. Absolute madness has ensued. What'd you get?
11.
11, absolutely. You're also taking damage. That is a 2
Fuck
and a
it.
6. You take 8 damage.
Fuck it. Black hole. Everyone within 20 feet of me is going on the ground.
Does that count yourself?
No.
Absolutely. But then don't they come towards you?
Yes.
You can't change that, can you?
Correct.
That has to come to you, absolutely. Also, give me a fort save?
Yes.
Give me another fort save real quick, as all of a sudden being pulled towards Mez by this mysterious force.
Oh, was that? I didn't realize I was
took-
that close.
You took 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I already.
Does that
got
mean a giant just flying towards us too?
It would appear to be the
I
exact
assume
same
you're
number.
dead, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Huh?
I got an 11 for that as well.
Total?
Total.
What happens?
A huge swath of people just fall to the ground and get shoved in towards my direction.
Absolutely.
Well, I was
You watch-
already on the ground, so it's more just me getting dragged.
You watch, actually, a lot of people look like they have sturdy footing and they're being pulled, and you pull a number of people towards you, but a lot of people are still standing. The fight has paused for a second as this wave went out. And then more people immediately go fighting, and you're
Yeah.
pulled towards him as well.
Is
this
it at
point-
least closer to Randy in a way?
No,
No.
away from Randy. You're being pulled away from Randy. At this point,
Yeah, I'm like clawing at the ground while I'm getting dragged, like ah.
at this point, you're gone. I'm sorry, you're gone.
So there's no like saves. I don't know. I only know.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
say
I'm
for the
supposed
sake
to
of
do.
narrative, though, they have taken you
Oh,
completely
I'm
out.
all
No,
cool
and
with
people
that.
are stepping on you.
I'm all cool with
You're.
that.
I'm sorry, Randy's gone, and you see Randy is gone as you're being
Yeah,
pulled
I'm
towards
like
this.
I'm like the entire time I've been keeping eyes on his fading visage, and I'm getting pulled away by gravity. I'm like, no,
And you
no.
You both feel a tug back of your neck. A very powerful tug. Some force is trying to lift you.
Andy.
Wait, me and him?
I
Yeah,
don't
both of
want
you.
Okay.
Something's trying to lift you to your feet. Or
Alright.
lift you by your neck, it seems.
Alright.
designated yell
And,
for Randy button.
You look around and there's this Kasaka behind you who's grabbed both of you and is like, "Come on, go!" and is trying to lift you up and get you through security.
Oh,
and come with
shit.
you guys.
Shit.
Are you resisting? Are you?
I will
come
not
on?
resist.
Yeah, he picks you up and he starts running with you. What about you?
I feel like I'm too small to resist.
You're heavy though.
I am rather heavy, and
Mostly because of your weapon.
and my shell is taking up a majority of the nape of my neck.
Yes.
Um,
They can still. He's grabbed part of you that he thinks will lift you up by,
he just grabs me by a wad of hair on the back of my head. That's
or grabs
What
you
the-
by the head.
he just fucking
Grab him
chucks
right
me,
by the head.
fucking
By the head.
underhands me. Go
Are
get
you-
him, Tiger.
Are you resisting?
I mean, I have no idea what the fuck's happening, so probably.
You see him grabbing Miz as well. So go ahead and roll me acrobatics or athletics.
I mean, athletics is my better one, so I'd go with that.
Absolutely.
Either 9.
9. Sorry, he rolled a 14 plus some as he picks you up by the head, kind of sets you on your feet. He's like, go, go, and he's charging behind you. I'm assuming you dart through security.
Yeah.
Who can't even stop you at this point? So they're
My backpack was not designed for maintaining balance in inertia.
Yeah.
So I'm riding. I'm like trying to compensate for the sheer force of the backpack pushing me forward.
Absolutely. Are you going forward with Mez at this point?
Well, I'm going whichever direction he threw me.
Yeah, you're going through security. He's at this point kind of pushing you with his forearms.
Just like holding all my shit on. I'm like,
Picks you up, lets you go, and uses his second underarm on his right side to kind of push you forward. As you three all dart through security at this point. I think we might end the session there.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm still like yelling like Randy,
You're still yelling,
Randy the entire
you
time.
See his body dead,
I'm fucking like
beaten.
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to
bloody.
look over.
Are there
I keep
force
getting
ghosts
tugged
in
away.
there?
I'm getting tugged away. I'm going. I'm
And
reaching
you
my
see
hand in vain.
people are fighting each other like crazy. It is madness out. That's what we're gonna end.
Yeah.
And that's the end of it.
That was one hell of an ending, dude.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I appreciate you.
Boys.
Bye.
Yell, boys. Yeah. What? Yeah. You okay, man? All right. Thank you, Tara.
Thanks,
and thank
Tara.
you, Starfinder, for bringing us together. Welcome to Shit Show. Have a good night.